And serves on his class's 50th reunion playing committee. Retired from Citizens Bank.
Welcome to Marist football. I'm Eddie Goodman alongside Corey. Corey, how you doing today?
It's a good day to watch Marist football. Exciting matchup today. See if the Red Foxes can win a big game here.
Yeah, so Marist is on game win streak, trying to make it forward. So Corey, just to get us started, which player to watch on both games?
Well, I'm going to say for Marist, I think it's running backs, Darren Jordan and Mekhi Johnson. Jacob Hallenbach is starting for the Marist Red Foxes today. Austin Day is not playing. So they're going to need to ease Hallenbach into the game by running the football a lot. I think giving him some nice, easy throws, some nice, manageable second and third and shorts. I think that'll be key for them. And then I think on the other side for Valpo, I think it's their linebacking core. I think they have to stop the Marist running attack, and I think they have to get after the quarterback as well. Force some bad throws. Valparaiso, they only have one win on the season in conference play, but if they do have some talented players. So I think defensively they just have to stop the run and force Hallenbach to beat them in the air.
Exactly. In recent games, the passing games have been much improved, and it's showing because we scored 48 points both the last two games. That's a lot of points. The passing game's always been working, but I agree with you, Corey. With the running game and the passing game both working, it would look like another big win for Marist. Let me hear some keys to get for Marist first.
I think for Marist, like I said, they have to run the football. Establish the run, like I said, give Hallenbach some nice, easy throws on some manageable second and third and shorts. He's had some troubles this year, really converting the ball down the field. He's had some turnover issues, so I think giving him some short distance downs will be good. And for Valparaiso, I think you got to get the ball to your playmakers. You want to get the ball to Griffin Norberg, wide receiver Griffin Norberg, and running back Cody Boxrucker. I mean, these guys lead the team in receiving yards and rushing yards, touchdowns. I mean, these are the guys that, especially Norberg, over 600 receiving yards, 6 touchdowns. So I think if Marist can keep him in check, I think they have a really good chance to be successful, as most of the other running backs and receivers on Valparaiso have not done much this season.
Yeah, it's something that's a big test with Hallenbach coming back in. Hasn't played the last few weeks. And he has probably the best receiver in the Pioneer Football League. And Justin Christian gets some NFL votes, and John Conda tight end, pretty impressive. So that duo at receivers, they need to help out Hallenbach today.
Yeah, Hallenbach, like I said, I remember we watched the first game of the season against Georgetown, and he just looked completely lost out there. Just not really sure very indecisive throws, was throwing into traffic. I mean, you just cannot make those mistakes. But outside of that first game, he has played better. When they played Dayton back in September, he looked really good. He threw some nice deep balls to Justin Christian and John Conda. I think Marist defense has to play well today. But I think we've seen Marist, they do a really good job of winning football games in different ways. In the last 3 weeks, they've won 3 different ways. Against Jacksonville, they won with defense. Against Davidson, they won with offense. And then last week, they won with, by running the football.
So just getting ready to pick on here, Ty Johnson and it's back to the pitch. See Marist get off a good start, getting the ball first. So I think a quick start for Marist. They haven't got off quick starts recent games, so interesting to see if they get off to a quick start here against 1-7 Valpo team. So a low kick, not a go in, and that's going to be a touchdown for that game. Corey, what are you expecting here on the first drive?
I think, like I said, they're gonna try and ease Hallenbach into this game. I would not be surprised if they threw a lot of slants, screen passes, ran the football. You want to make them get comfortable, but at the same time, I think Marist does need to be aggressive. I think they need to trust their quarterback, let him go out there and make some throws down the field.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm expecting a lot of runs coming up here just early on, as you said, going easing into the game. So I'm interested to see if maybe they do take a shot downfield. It's interesting. I assume they try to keep it slow, keep it simple at the start, get them some confidence. How about in the shotgun? So maybe a throw here. It's a handoff. Solid run, 3 yards, probably 2nd 5.
A good push by the right side of the offensive line, just giving Johnson some running room there. I mean, listen, you like I said, you want to keep Hallenbach. You want to give him some confidence, give him some shorter downs to get first downs. I mean, that was a good run of 5 yards. That's all you really need. I mean, good chunk play right there.
And Marist over coming into this game with a lot of confidence. So you see them keep up here in this first drive, 2nd and 5. How about once again in the shotgun? John Conda is in the pass complete to Conda for a short game. They got a first down, so good good start for Marist and how like go for one so far.
It's just a nice throw out in the flat. Khan did a really nice job of just making a couple guys miss fight for extra yards. I mean, that's what these guys got to do. And I've noticed a different attitude change with this Marist team. John Condon scored a touchdown 3 straight weeks. He's got 6 on the season. This guy's a dangerous big play weapon, and getting him and Justin Christian the ball will be key for Marist today.
How about in the shotgun again? They have Christian double teamed already on the line. So we hand off another solid game for Marist. Got a few yards there. So positive yards all 3 places on Marist.
You want to keep the defense honest, and I think Marist is doing a good job so far. These first few plays, really just trying to establish the running game and really get the ball in the hands of the playmakers.
And so far, I mean, I know it's early, but the offensive line looks good so far. They've been pretty solid all season long, but I feel like that's big if they can give Helmet a lot of time to throw. That will only help him. Helmet in the shotgun, Mekhi Johnson alongside him. In Johnson's hands, he has blockers. It's the outside, close to the first down. On that play, just on Christian went the other way wide, and a lot of attention was him opening up that play a lot. So
it was a good job. Like I said, Marist so far is doing a good job. Before the game, I said, listen, give the ball to your playmakers, make Valparaiso tackle. They have not done a good job tackling so far. Marist is doing a good job of moving the chains early.
So we got 3rd and 4, so a big play for Marist at the 40-yard line. I expect just on Christian to get a shot here on this play. There is a flag on the play. This looks like a false start. So that's not what you need with how like he's on the hook and gets in this game early. So a false start and that 3rd down is not the best play for us.
I mean, you cannot, when you're at home and there's very little crowd noise, you cannot give away penalty yards. I mean, that's just, and especially when you're starting a quarterback who hasn't played in 3 weeks, you cannot give away yards. That's a bad penalty on there. So you just cannot allow that to happen.
So we have 3rd and 10. Halbach is shotgun again. Christian 1-on-1 on the top. And he's looking that way. Halbach under pressure and incomplete. And there's a flag. I think might be a holding call. So not great few plays against Marist.
It's just not a good sequence. I mean, Hallenbeck did a really nice job extending the play and trying to make something happen, but just nothing there. Everyone was covered. Good defense overall by Valparaiso. Way to defend the receivers.
It was a hold by Marist. It was declined, so Marist will send the punting out. So not a terrible first try, but definitely a disappointing one.
I think you can see though what Marist is going to do in this game. They're going to run the football. They're going to throw the ball on the flat, make Valparaiso tackle them, and they'll take some shots down the field. But again, they got to clean up the penalties. That false start was killer. That false start completely changed the offensive mindset on that play. So you can't allow that to happen.
So sophomore punter McPhee, Zapato, and kicking away. Pretty good kick. Got a Marist roll. And go around the 30-yard line. And Valpo will take over at the 30-yard line. Not a bad punt for Marist. So we'll see what the defense has. And Valpo offense has really struggled so far this year. And they're especially throwing the ball. They've had some troubles throwing the ball consistently. So we just didn't see anything else. A good start. Maybe knows from Valpo's passing game.
Well, they really only have one guy, Griffin Norberg. This guy's got over 600 receiving yards, 6 touchdowns on the season. So this guy can really play. And outside of that, though, they don't have very many weapons. They have one very good running back, but Valparaiso is just not a very balanced attack. Not a lot of weapons.
So Chris Duncan, 6'4" sophomore quarterback. We'll see what he has today. And they're throwing it deep already. And it's a first down, 15-yard pass. So not a great start for Marist. Good opening play there for Valpo.
For Valpo's quarterback to just make that throw, I mean, he's had 8 touchdowns and 6 interceptions on the season. I think that's a big confidence booster play. Just let him go out there and just make a throw early for opening drive. Want to help out your quarterback as much as
Really was
possible.
a confident throw. He really stepped into that one. You could tell he threw the ball with confidence. So 1st and 10, their own 45. Sees Duncan getting a big play, and they hand it off. Then they do a reverse. Another positive play from Valpo. Griffin Norberg got the ball into his hands. I'm pretty sure short of the first down. It's close. That would be 2nd and 2.
That was pretty good play design by Valparaiso. It's unfortunate that they weren't able to get blockers out in front because who knows, they may have been able to break that for a touchdown. But overall, just a good positive play there. Really get, like you said, Eddie, get the ball in the hands of the playmakers, and they did that there.
Duncan takes his time, 5 yards deep in the shot.
Duncan takes a step. He's throwing it again. That's an easy first down for Valpo. So for a team that's 1-7, Valpo's offense looks very confident at the start of this game so far.
I think Marist is going to have to really do a good job on first down defensively. You know, in past weeks they've really struggled on third down, but I think right now they're struggling on the first down. I think Valpo's showing a lot of wrinkles, and they're finding wrinkles in the defense, throwing a bunch of different looks. I think Marist is just going to have to adjust over the course of the game.
It was an official's timeout. I'm not sure what happened there. But in the Marist defense, they recently got off a little bit of a slow start in recent games, but it's happening again today. So Valpo was pretty comfortable early in the first round.
Well, you got to give a lot of credit to them just moving the football here. But Marist is really strong and get pushed on the line.
Duncan had an open receiver deep down the field. He just missed him. So that'll be 2nd and 10. And full opportunity there by the quarterback, Duncan. He had a guy deep. It could have been a touchdown if he threw it. Had a good run.
Now, I'm kind of surprised of how little pass rush Marist has had so far. They have 19 sacks in the season as a team, and they're just not getting any push up front. That's going to have to change over the course of the game. They're going to need to get some pressure and force some bad throws for a quarterback that's only completing 51% of his passes.
Duncan back to throw again.
Throws for LaRose, the catch inside the 30.
Another great pass by Duncan. Move into the red zone. Marist defense really put up no fight. Valpo's getting whatever they want.
That was very poor coverage by Ryan Webb. You can't overplay the ball. I think what happened there was he just misread where the ball was going to go, and he just misplayed it and got in poor position. You can't allow that to happen.
Duncan takes a snap with the handoff. Nothing there. Breaks 3 tackles and gets pretty much back to the line of scrimmage. Finally, a good play there by the Marist team. He's really attacking the ball now. I think it was Eddie Zig Turner got to him first.
It was a beautiful play by Zig and Turner. Really, just way to push the left tackle back into the backfield and really just get out of the block and make the play. That was a huge play for Marist. Their defense is very good when they put themselves in 2nd and long, 3rd and long situations, and that was a very good positive defensive play on first down.
There's a lot of upperclassmen in the front seven, so they need to create pressure. That's a big thing today. Put some pressure on, as you said, quarterback 15% completion percentage, so get to him fast. So Duncan throws again. Another good pass, and I think it's just about short of first down, so maybe 3rd and 1. Another good throw by Duncan has been impressive.
I think Valparaiso knows that Marist does a good job of getting pressure in the backfield. That's why I think you're seeing a lot of these quick slants and quick passes out in the flat.
3rd down, Duncan hands it off. I think he is short, so it'll be 4th and 1. So it was a good tackle, but a good stand up at Marist.
Excellent. Taylor did a nice job of just kind of flying through the middle and just making the play. Valparaiso on a nice, really good drive they're going, and this is a defensive victory for Marist to hold this team to only a field goal try, and it's no guarantee that it makes it with these windy conditions out there.
Why is it considering they've been driving the way on the field? 30-yard field goal. And it's up. It's good. So Valpo takes another 3-0 lead. 8:05 remaining in the first quarter. So a good start for Valpo, but good hold at Marist.
It's an excellent job by Marist. A very good red zone defense, very disciplined. They made plays when they needed to. They had a big tackle for loss on first down. They stuffed the running back on third and short. Good job overall. I think Marist is going to have to adjust their defensive scheme. It's clear that Valparaiso is going to throw a lot of short, flat passes. I don't really think they have the quarterback to take it over the top of the defense. So I think Marist, they should put more guys in the box and challenge the quarterback to throw a deep shot, because I just don't know if he can do that.
And don't think that Valpo, as you said, Corey, they got the ball out fast. And they definitely realized. Marist they have 3 redshirt seniors and a redshirt junior all on the defensive line. So that's a lot of veteran players, a lot of guys who've been playing in this conference a while. So they're trying to get that ball out fast, and they worked in that first round.
I think Marist here offensively, they're going to have to. I think what they should do on this first play is go deep play action. I think you want to loosen up the defense a little bit, keep them honest. You don't want to just continue to throw passes down the flat and run the football. You need to take some shots.
Very high kick. It's going to help this one at Sales 5 yards.
And once again, I'll be a touchdown to Marist to get the ball at the 25. So we'll see if Marist can get the time together. I feel like it may sound obvious, but a good idea if you're here giving just on Christian the ball. It's usually not a bad idea.
Justin Christian is truly an incredible player. I mean, this guy leads is the all-time leader in Marist history with receiving yards. He's up there in touchdowns. I mean, this guy is truly incredible. So we have an injury on the field.
There is an injury on the field. I did not see the play, but it must have been a wide side block or something like that. But we'll take a quick break and we'll be back for first half of Marist.
That's fine. Oh, that's bad.
It's a first and 10 from Marist. Jacob Howell back to the snap.
Farsighted got hit in the backfield. He broke one tackle.
He wasn't in the backfield. It wasn't lost. It would have been more lost if he broke a tackle. Not a good first down play call.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that play call. I think it's a little passive. I mean, listen, obviously you want to run the football, but take a shot on the defense on first down. I don't think they would have expected it. Now you're in an obvious passing down, second and long. I just think that was poor play design by the Marist offense.
At the 24.
Howell takes a snap. He's back to throw.
On the out is
He finds Condo. Not much of a game there. Picked 1 yard. So once again, a little bit using play call there, I would say.
I think again, this is just proving like, well, listen, you want to throw balls out in the flat. You want to throw some short, quick throws, but take some shots down the field. Valparaiso can play in a safer defense now. They can put more guys back by the sticks, pull a guard against first down. You're an obvious third and long passing situation. It's just making it that much more hard to get first down.
Even a young quarterback in tough spots. 3rd and 8. Howell tries to throw deep. It's incomplete. Looks like a good throw. I think it was out of bounds. But 3 and out for Marist. And leading a young quarterback in a 3rd and long is definitely not an ideal strategy.
It wasn't. That should have been their first down play. I thought that wasn't the best throw, but it definitely was catchable. I think Marist. They're gonna have, like I said, they're gonna have to continue to adapt their offensive scheme in this game because I just don't think their first 2 drives were very effective. I don't think they utilized the playmakers they have. They should be running some more jet sweeps, just more different style, maybe more read option type run play, pass plays. I don't know. They gotta change it up a little bit.
Marist gets a punt off with the win. Not a great kick. Just around midfield. So Valpo gets some good field position for the second drive. And the Marist offense, yes, Howell has played in a few weeks, but not much offense there for Marist first 2 drives.
I just think it's too conservative. They're running the ball too much, and Marist hasn't been the best running football team. I know they had over 225 rushing yards as a team last week against Morehead State, but overall, they have not been a running team the past 2 years. They've always been a big play passing team, and they're just not making the plays right now. They're just, like I said, they're going to have to continue to adapt their offensive game plan.
Absolutely. So Chris Duncan, Valpo corner back on the field. it'll be a handoff. Nothing there. Marist defense really got to that one fast and made no game.
Excellent penetration by the defensive line. Way to push back the offensive line. That's what Marist has to continue to do. You got to continue to shoot the gaps, really make it difficult, put Valparaiso in passing situations. I don't think Duncan is a guy I would trust with his completion percentage, with his struggles this season. He did look good in that opening drive, but there's a long game to be played.
Exactly. So 2nd and 9. Duncan in the shotgun once again. There's plenty of time to throw. Reach out to the right. He's going to run it. He's short of the first down, but some good yardage there. Marist got to him, but wasn't able to contain him.
Well, good job by Duncan to really escape and make a play with his legs. I was impressed with the Marist defense there. They had 3 guys in the backfield. Obviously, they weren't able to get Duncan on the ground, but excellent penetration, and that's a good sign if you're a Marist coach. You want to see the defense get pressure. You want to see if they can get a stop here on 3rd short.
So a short 3rd and 3. You see if Marist defense can come up with another big stand. Duncan takes the snap. It is a handoff.
Lowers the shoulder.
And Valpo got the first down. I mean, that's a good push for the whole line, but tough play there for Marist.
A little Le'Veon Bell running action there, a little patience, way to just explode through the hole. Good job by the left side of the offensive line, left tackle, left guard. Really did a nice job of pushing forward. You got to give Valparaiso's left tackle, Andrew Lundberg, and Eric Rossler, great job to push Marist defensive line back and get enough yards for the first down.
So Duncan once again in the shotgun. Every play I feel like today's been in the shotgun for both teams. Another handoff. He had a 3 or 4 yard gain. So positive yardage for Valpo. I feel like in the game for them, they really have not gotten any negative plays so far.
They're doing a really nice job of keeping Marist honest with these nice passing plays. I think the difference right now between Valparaiso and Marist, their offensive schemes are similar, but I think Valparaiso, they're getting more push up front on the offensive line, and they're also doing a better job of executing their passing plays. So give credit to them so far for really doing a nice job moving the ball these first 2 drives.
He brings Norberg in motion. Fakes it to Norberg. Straight up. A little wildcat action with the 13 wide mark off the wide receiver. The back quarterback actually was in there. He kept it himself. Just short, so 32 for Valpo. What kind of play you expect here for?
I expect another read option style play. I wouldn't be surprised if they ran a QB keeper up the middle. They just ran that same play. It worked pretty well. I think they might be in 4-down territory here. I really don't know how much they trust their kicker in these conditions. It's really windy out there. And on 3rd and 2, they're moving the football. And there it is.
Another direct snap. So he has a first down, so another wildcat type play goes to Valpo.
Did I call it or did I call it? I mean, I think right now Valparaiso offensively, they don't even need to throw the football. I mean, they're doing a really good job. And they're kind of like moving the football like Georgia Tech's triple option offense. You don't need to get these big plays. If you get 3-4 yards at a time, you can just churn the clock and slowly pick up first downs, and that's what they've been doing on these first 2 drives.
Exactly. So Chris Duncan, the quarterback, is back in. And he's back to throw. He throws to the end zone. Not a great throw by Duncan there. He really wasn't much there, so more of a throwaway, but nice play there by the secondary man.
Good job by Marist secondary. I mean, there wasn't really anything there. It wasn't. That would have been a tough throw for any quarterback at any level. We give credit to Marist. They're doing a really good job of taking away the passing game. I mean, there's been a couple decent plays for Valparaiso, but Marist has got to step up in the trenches. I mean, they're getting pushed around by Valparaiso's offensive line, and if they can stop the run, I think they'll have a lot of success going the rest of the way.
So Duncan takes a snap. Look over the end zone again. They have a man incomplete. Once again, I think that's really good defense right now. Good play on the ball. Good, turn back the ball, turn his head, make sure it's not passing the field. So all around good play by the Marist defense. West Beans had the coverage.
Look, senior captain making a great play out there. There was nothing there Beams was all over number 84 for Valparaiso. Mason Sutter, the senior tight end. I mean, just great job overall. And now they're in another obvious passing down. Let's see if they bring the heat.
It's looking like they are. They have a few guys on the end. There is no blitz. They're playing kind of soft cover.
Breaks a tackle, stumbles forward. He's inside the 15.
And I think Marist stopped it short, so I think Marist defense better had another good stand in the red zone.
I think right now, Valparaiso, give credit to their defense. They're giving themselves opportunities offensively with the short field. And I also think that Marist, they're not punting the ball very effectively either, which is helping. But, listen, I think Valparaiso going for it right now is smart. Be aggressive. You're on the road. You've been moving the football these first two drives. I love this play.
I'm surprised it didn't last time, so I should have seen them be aggressive now, but not last time.
It's a little windy up here.
Was it a false start for all my favorites flying everywhere?
Yeah, it's real windy up here, Ed.
So the kick unit will come out now after the false start by Valpo, so big mistake there by Valpo. So.
Yeah, you cost yourself an opportunity, but they still are in good position for a kick here to get some points on the board. But obviously, with these conditions, there are no guarantees on this kick.
Valpo is interesting field goal formation. Pretty much all the guys spread out wide, and then they run in. It's interesting play design. Almost blocked it, and the kick is no good. So it worked out well for Marist there. I mean, the thing is, Marist is not playing well at all, and they're down 3-0.
Yeah, their defense is struggle, but they come up with stops in big spots. Obviously on 3rd and short multiple times. I'll give their defense a lot of credit. But like I said, Valparaiso, I still think they should have went for on 4th down, even though it was 4th and 8. With the wind right now, it's gonna be really tough for either kicker on either side to be making even a 30-yard field goal. So I expect going forward, we're not going to be seeing a lot of kickers out there unless they're for extra points.
Hudson having wind is really getting to the field here. So how am I back to throw? And they do throw deep. They must have listened to you, Corey. And it was underthrown. He had Conda had the safety beat, and when he threw ahead, Conda could have had a touchdown.
He ran a perfect seam route right down the middle, a go route, just simple right over the middle. And you're right, he split the defensive backs. And I think that throw might have been affected by the wind a little bit, but you have to adjust. You can't use the weather as an excuse. You have to be able to throw it through the wind. And you're absolutely right. If Hallenbeck had a little bit more on that throw, that would have been a touchdown.
So now 2nd and 1 for Marist, 2nd and 10. And it will be a handoff. A good block there by Conda. And he broke it free. Has space, running it. That was a nice play there for Marist. Probably some passing yardage on a big play. Mekhi Johnson with a
great play by Mekhi Johnson. He had a really nice game last week. Had a couple of touchdowns, over 100 yards rushing. Really nice job there. Just nice cut block. But great job by the Marist offensive line, just getting a nice push, getting him extra yards down the field. Way to block and way to pick up a big first down for a struggling offense.
Exactly. So 1st and 10. Hallenbeck in the shotgun. And the other handoff to Johnson. There's a flag there. I think it might be a horse collar.
I think it's a face mask. From what I just saw, it looked like Mekhi Johnson's head got pulled down on that tackle. And this would be a huge penalty against Valparaiso.
It is a face mask call for so it's a big play for Marist, but some yards is really easy.
Listen, for an offense that's been struggling to move the football, they'll take anything at this point. But just a costly mistake by Valparaiso. They had Mekhi Johnson swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. You cannot give away 3 yards. That's a really bad, undisciplined penalty. You cannot pick those up in that spot.
Exactly, especially for a struggling offense. Marist is really struggling to move the ball to give them 3 yards. That's the smartest play. You're really feeding Johnson now. He's got a pretty good run. He's got pretty much 7 yards. So Marist offensive line led by center Dan Wilcott. Nice push there.
Well, I think we said it earlier. We were talking about this before the game. You want to get your quarterback in comfortable situations to throw the football. They're really doing it. I said they were going to give the running backs a heavy dose, and Mekhi Johnson, they have done that. He's had a lot of carries in this first quarter, and we expect that to continue. And I think now they're definitely helping out Hallenbeck.
Second and 5 for Marist. Another run for Johnson. Johnson breaks a 3. He gets the first down. So a nice run again. So the offensive line and Kyle Johnson working well together. So a nice run there.
Well, it was great defense by Valparaiso. They shot the gas on the offensive line, but it was just a great cutback by Mekhi Johnson. Just find a hole and able to pick up some extra yards, fight through contact. Excellent run.
So at the end, first quarter, Valpo is doing nothing, but Marist is threatening on the Valpo side of the field. So we'll be right back for the second quarter. So welcome back. Start of the second quarter here. So Marist is at the 35-yard line of Valpo, so trying to get some points on the board here. How about the shotgun? Another handoff. Breaks it free. Mekhi Johnson there for a time. Mekhi Johnson, it's not broke, don't fix it. So keep feeling it, us.
Well, I think we saw in that first quarter, Marist offense really struggled. They really had no passing game. In the running game, while it's kind of going on this drive, kind of struggled in the first 2 drives. As we see, first quarter, Marist had only 48 yards total offense, and Valpo had 89. Valpo did a better job running the football, but I think now Marist is in a little bit of a groove as they're marching down the field.
I'm hoping that Marist coaches have seasons just on Christian one-on-one on the low side.
Oh, there he is! There he is!
And look at that! Just John Christian, somehow, he got left wide open. That's not trying to be broken. So just John Christian, that's a great thing by Hallenbeck. Gotta give you some props.
It was way too easy. Excellent job by Hallenbeck. He completely beat the press coverage on the outside. Listen, if you're going to go one-on-one with one of the best receivers in the Pioneer League, you have to give a little bit more safety help. That was just too easy for Christian, a guy that's getting looks for a lot from some NFL teams. It's too easy. Great throw by Hallenbeck down the sideline, and easy 6 from Marist.
Interesting decision by Valpo there. Just on Christian one-on-one on an island. It's got really just be easier.
And I think for me on that drive, I think Valparaiso fell asleep. Marist was running the ball so much. I think they caught him off guard with a throw, and it was just it's just too easy for Christian. He just completely ran by the corner for an easy touchdown.
Exactly, and that point was good. So Marist now leads 7-3. So as we said, Corey, they're going to have a great first quarter, and they still have the lead 7-3, but that proves just on Christian that one even one-on-one, that's not the smartest move.
I think, Marist, it's really tough to identify what they want to be as an offensive team. The last week against Morehead State, they ran for over 225 yards as a team. They had 3 rushing touchdowns. The week before that, Austin Day broke the school record, throwing for over 420 yards through the air, 5 touchdowns against Davidson. And then the week before that, they won 20-17, led by their defense against Jacksonville. Well, what is this team going to be? It's really tough to figure out. But I think as the season continues, they have 2 more games left after today. They play at Drake next week. Then they play San Diego at home, and the winner of that game could very well go on to the NCAA tournament. Or the NCAA, not the playoffs. You know what I mean, right?
Oh, yeah.
But listen, I think you want to have balance, and I think the more they have balance, the more successful they're going to be offensively. And they've had balance so far today, and that's why they are winning 7-3.
It's definitely some confidence behind, but I think he needed a nice touchdown throw. So,
And it wasn't like it was a nice easy throw, just a nice in rhythm throw. Went through his progressions and found a wide open Christian in the back of the end zone.
good work there by the Marist special teams. I think our Valpo gets to around the 25. So we'll see the defense can do here. Try to go off the field and put 3 and out.
I think right now Marist has got a little bit of momentum. I think defensively, they stopped them in the red zone a couple times, forced 2 field goals, 1 was missed. And then, excuse me, I think offensively right now, they did a really nice job that last drive. So I think now the defense is going to come out here and make a statement here. And if they can go force a 3 and out, get the ball back to their offense, they've got a good chance to score again.
So we'll see if the Marist defense can put another good stand. Here goes Chris Duncan going out right. He's going to run it. He'll take a few yards. 3 or 4 yards, but nice defense by the Marist.
It looked like a designed quarterback run. Marist still did a nice job of getting pressure up the middle. And I think they're going to have to continue to do that, but at the same time, I think they're going to need to have a spot in the quarterback. You can't let a mobile quarterback beat you with his legs. They're going to have someone follow and make sure he doesn't beat them. Because, like I said, I think Marist wants Duncan to beat them through the air and not on the ground.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So, 2nd and 6 here. And a run here for Valpo. Not much there. Good defense there by Marist. We'll get Valpo 3rd and 6.
Like I said, Marist's defensive line is doing a really nice job in this game in big spots. They're getting a lot of penetration on the offensive line. Just give a lot of credit to Marist. Very veteran-led front 7. They're doing a nice job so far against the run. And they got but Valparaiso still has a very manageable 3rd down here in 3rd and 5.
See Marist go out the field here. Chris Duncan in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Some good pressure there by Marist. Duncan steps into the field.
Oh, wow.
What a hit.
Wow.
That is a top-notch defensive play by Brendan Miller. It's close for first down. I think he might be short. If he's short, that's a great play there by Miller.
That is, if you're a football fan, that is a true fundamental hit. That's just beautiful, led with the shoulder, full speed, knocked him short of the chains. That's excellent defense by Miller. Really nice tackle. That's just fundamentally sound. And that's just a nice, clean, hard hit. Beautiful.
So Robertson's taking it out, and if that doesn't give Marist any momentum on the level, that's a big hit.
Just look at the sideline. The sideline, defense is jumping up and down. They're cheering. That's what it's all about right there.
And then they almost block the punt. He just gets it off. Ethan Carpenter takes the kick. Not much running room. Gets a few yards. The Marist get the ball at the 30-yard line. But I have to say, great defensive stand, a great defensive play by Brendan Miller.
Look, Marist right now has got all momentum. I think offensively, they know that. So I wouldn't be surprised if they throw the ball a little bit more on this drive. But
honestly, I think a shot that could either Christian or Honda on 1st down. I think it's worth it.
But I think Marist has to stick with their identity.
Oh, exactly.
I think you need to keep running the football. But remember, they have a lot of playmakers on the outside, so use that to your advantage.
Oh, absolutely.
And I think they did that on their last drive.
I guess Valpo didn't work for the last play. Just on Christian, once again, is one-on-one. So I feel like that might be a matchup they might try to go at again. See if he's definitely spying here, but we'll see if they do send that Christian. Howman throws it deep. One-on-one. Incomplete. I have to say it, that was not a great throw. That was a high throw. It wasn't a great small ball. Gave him a chance to catch it, but it falls incomplete.
I can't blame Anthony Valencia there. That was just a really poor throw by Hallenbach, completely underthrown. Again, it might have been affected by the wind, but as a quarterback, you have to adjust to the weather elements. You can't use that as an excuse. That was a really poor throw. And a good defense by Valparaiso to adjust as well with the receiver. That could have been caught, but that doesn't change the fact that it was underthrown.
So 2nd down snap here. Hand off to Darren Jordan. good patience, but pretty much nothing there. A good stand-up by the Valpo defense.
Well, I think now that first down play really put him in a tough spot. It wasn't a great throw. And then the run, it wasn't a great run either. Valparaiso's front seven did a nice job of just giving Jordan nowhere to go. Now Marist faces a obvious third and long passing situation.
I know we keep saying it, but I feel like a shot I just on Christian. Give him a chance to go make a play.
I think you want to take advantage of the middle of the field here. There's only one safety in the back.
And that's now you need a false start there by Marist, and now it's back even further. So it'll be 3rd and 15 now.
Again, this is just a really undisciplined penalty. You're at home. You cannot be picking up false starts at home. It's just not a good penalty. Now you're putting your offense in an even harder position. You just can't. You can't flinch. You can't do that.
So that was sophomore right guard Kevin Bourne with a false start. So we'll back up Marist for 3rd and 15. So another tough spot for this offense.
I still think they have the weapons to be able to pick up enough yards here. It's definitely possible, but I can also see them playing it safe here. I mean, your defense is playing well. There's no reason to force it here and give Valparaiso a short field.
And Marist is taking time here. I actually like that by Coach Perry. Try to set up a good play. Try to get this first down. Don't be complacent. Try to go get a first down. So we'll take a quick break. We'll be back for a 3rd down. All right, so 3rd and 15 for Marist. Big play here coming out of the timeout. We'll see what this offense has drawn up here. How about that throw? And he throws deep. Underthrown again. And he gets banged by a passing interference. I mean, I'm surprised they threw a flag. Here's an underthrown ball. Honda had a beat again, but Marist
I called it again. I said, listen, look at the safety over the middle. They had one safety in the back. Look, this is Conda's play. The seam route, the go route over the middle of the field, one-on-one with the safety. Conda's, for me, he's labeled as a tight end, but he's more of a hybrid receiver. I mean, this guy can play. He can run, and he's built like a tight end. So it's a really good combination. An excellent job to draw the flag. It was clearly a flag. You can't just tackle a guy to the ground before the ball even gets there. So, again, I think that was strategically underthrown by Hallenbeck. So that was a way to execute that play.
I don't know if I'll agree with you on that. Taylor West got a big game there. Nice run play there on Marist. Yes, space. Definitely a first down. Good run there by Dan Jordan. He's getting his rushing yards up there.
It's the offensive line is really setting the tone in the trenches. Ever since that first couple of drives, they've really done a good job of getting good push up front. But I think Marist also has to go to the outside more. They got a lot of speed, and I think you want to run the ball up the middle, obviously. But putting the ball on the perimeter and making Valpo tackle, you want to make them tackle.
So first and 10 for Marist. Hallenbeck in the shotgun. See what Marist has here. He's looking at another handoff to Darren Jordan. Pretty good run there. It's about 6 or 7 yards, so very manageable second down here for Marist.
Again, they're putting Hallenbeck in positions to succeed. They're giving him 2nd and 3rd and shorts, and their playmakers are doing a good job of doing enough. Like I said, they're going to continue to run the football because I don't know if Hallenbeck's the best decision maker, but so far today he's made some nice throws out there and really giving the offense a good look at the quarterback position with Day being out.
Hallenbeck takes a snap. Another run. I like that play call. And Darren Jordan get Marist their first down. great push for the whole line, but saying again, the junior captain did real kind of nice push up the middle and some good positive yards.
Man, I think Jordan and Makai Johnson are looking a little bit like thunder and lightning right now. A little bit of more of a Jordan seems more of the lightning with Johnson being more of the thunder up the middle. I mean, but they're doing a really nice job, both of them, running the football and setting up nice, easy downs for Hallenbeck.
Absolutely. So Hallenbeck using this to be a nice run. It's about 5 yards. So nice. You got 5 yards out of nothing.
That was a really nice read option plan. It was almost a disaster from the moment it started. It was clearly a design quarterback run, and Hallenbeck did a really nice job of turning a loss of 2 or 3 into a gain of about 4. So a really nice job to move the chains and sets him another manageable second down and short.
How about takes a snap? Another handoff to Darren Jordan and positive yards again. So it'll be a 3rd and short. Marist.
Now, I think this is smart on Marist's part too, because I think the more you run the football, the more it wears on the defense. And I think they're already doing a nice job of getting positive yards on almost every running play. So by the time they get to the second half, they're going to be getting even more bigger chunk plays. And it's just they're doing a really nice job of establishing the line of scrimmage in their favor, and that's why they're having so much success in these last 2 drives.
Yeah, exactly. So Marist is a 3rd and 4 here. Hallenbeck takes a snap, and it's another handoff to Darren Jordan, and he's going backwards. That's not a good play there.
Trips him up all the way back to the 35-yard line. Loss of 7 on the play.
Not a great play there.
I wasn't a big fan of that. I think, listen, they're doing a really nice job running the football, but you got to change it up. You got to throw different looks. Eventually, the defense is going to pick up on these same running plays out on the perimeter, out up the middle. I'm just not a big fan of that play call.
And 4th and 9, and Marist is going for it.
I like this. I think you're in no man's land right now. You're too far away for a field goal in this weather, and you're too far in for a punt. So this is a good. I like the aggression.
Hallenbeck out the shotgun. Looks to go deep. It wasn't a great throw, but it wasn't good for anything. Got his hands on it. Got to put that one in.
You have to catch that, and that was a really nice throw. Maybe it might have been a little bit behind Old Valencia, but it was right at the marker. That would have been a first down had that been caught. And you've got to come through with that. Marist had a nice drive going there. They could have been going in for 6, and instead their defense is back on the field.
Yeah, no, it's definitely very catchable ball. I mean, it wasn't a great throw, as you said, but gotta catch that one.
But like I said, I think Marist has found the ingredients for success in this game. Run the football and take your shots down the field when they're there. And they had a nice drive going there, and it's unfortunate that they were unable to cash in on any points.
So Valpo always back on the field. Chris Duncan throws it deep. And Norberg with a deep catch all the way. 70-yard touchdown for Valpo, and that's how you take the momentum right back.
That's a beautiful throw. You know what? And again, Valparaiso has been pretty conservative offensively. That was an excellent throw by Duncan down the sideline. Just a perfect over-the-top throw. Norberg didn't even have to slow down. It was just right in the breadbasket. And just no safety help. And, Mayor's corner had no chance on that play. It's just a beautiful throw. I mean, he couldn't have thrown it any better.
And going for a 4th down comes back to bite Mayor's. So Valpo gets, it was a great throw by Chris Duncan. I mean, you put that on the money. And the extra point is good, and Valpo gets a 10-second lead. And we'll be right back for Mayor's next drive. And welcome back. Valpo taking the 10-second lead off that deep throw by Chris Dunker to Norberg. So good play there by Valpo.
Well, that's how you win, right? You get the ball in the hands of your best players, and good things happen. A really good play by Valpo, and I kind of saw that play.
So Darren Jordan takes the kick. Good block there by Kai Johnson. Got some space. The flag's coming in the back. Looks like maybe a block in the back or a hold. So disappointing there after a good run by Johnson.
Let me just say one more thing. That touchdown kind of reminded me of the Justin Christian touchdown. You run the ball, and then you take a shot down the field. Defense caught sleeping. That's what happened.
The flag was on Valpo, so a little bit of a shocker.
A little bit of a shocker. Almost 99% of kickoffs, 99% of flags on kickoffs are usually on the kicking team. They're almost always the same two. Walk in the back or holding almost every single time. A little surprised that Valpo picked up a penalty there.
Usually
A little bit undisciplined.
The block in the back usually called there.
Almost every time. Every time.
So Marist getting the ball to 46-yard line, pretty much midfield. So good field position here for Marist. We'll see how that can try to.
Listen, they've had some nice couple drives in this game, but just because they're down now, you cannot go away from their identity. Continue to run the football, but they need to be a little bit more aggressive in the passing game. Take some more shots down the field.
So Kai Johnson has running room.
Right.
Yeah, first headed by Johnson, and looks like he's shaking up on that play.
Listen,
He's down on the play, and that's not good for Marist.
First down.
that was a great play by Johnson, and we'll see if he's able to get back out there in the next few plays. But I don't think Justin Christian gets enough credit for that play. He had a great block down the field, and that's what NFL teams like to see. You want to see receivers be able to block, catch, and do multiple things for the offense.
Yeah, nothing there for Marist. Darren Jordan, as you said, Jordan's more of the speed back, so him right up the middle is not a great play for him. But I guess that has an impact with Kai Johnson getting injured in the last play. Johnson's still down the field, so I'm not sure. On the sideline, so I'm not sure what happened.
And John Connor just came out too. It looked like he was limping off the field, and he's down on the sideline too. His trainers are checking him out. It's a concern for Marist as these are two of their better offensive weapons. And let's see what Halamak can do now without these two guys on the field.
Halamak into the shotgun. Pass complete to Ethan Carpenter. Not much there, about 2 yards. It'll be another third and long for the Marist offense.
I could see that play coming from a mile away. I could tell exactly where he was going with that ball. He was looking at Carpenter the whole way, and the defensive back read the play and dropped him for a short gain. I think Marist, like I said, I just think their offense is too conservative right now. You got to run the ball, obviously, but they're not taking shots down the field, and they have the weapons to do it. Sometimes you just got to take a risk and see if your receiver, let them go up and make a play. And they've thrown the ball to Christian once. He had a touchdown, and they need to be throwing him to him more.
So third and long here. Halamak in the shotgun. Halamak throws it deep. And there's a great throw by Halamak on the money. Anthony Valencia got his revenge. He thought that was a great throw by Halamak. That's a touchdown to Marist, and they take the win right back.
And that's what I just said. Key for them, run the football, but take your shots on the field. Trust your receivers. Let them go up and make a play. I also think that Halamak is starting to gain the coach's trust right now in this game with a couple of nice touchdown throws. I don't think they wanted him. I think they wanted him to go out there and be a game manager, but I think now that he's made a couple of nice touchdown throws, I think they're going to trust him a little bit more to take some shots down the field. And that was just an excellent throw by Halamak and a great catch by Valencia.
The extra point is good, and Marist gets the lead right back. And now we 14-10. They will be right back for the end of the second quarter. All right, and we're back. So great throw there by Hallenbeck. And even saying that there's a lot of pressure on him today to perform well. And that's a good throw.
Well, look, he's fighting for his starting job back. I think Day didn't lose his job because of performance. He lost his job because he didn't focus on his schoolwork. That's basically what it comes down to.
That's what we've heard. We don't know if that's true or not.
But I think Hallenbeck, if he plays well the rest of this game, I don't see why he wouldn't start next week. I mean, if he plays well and he earns his spot back, I mean, you gotta earn it. I mean, if you lose your starting job not because of performance, then that's on you as a player. So Hallenbeck, he's fighting for his job back and he's playing well.
With throws like that, that's how you earn your starting job back. So a nice kick there by Marist. Valpo will run out. And great play by Marist. We'll see it again. Stop at the 20. So we'll see if the Marist team is going to stop here after getting hurt in the last possession.
That's a nice tackle by Kyle Fleetman. Marist's special teams has been really good, and just a really nice job of putting Valparaiso deep in their own end. Marist's defense has looked really good. And outside of that one long touchdown pass, I think Marist are just going to have to be a little bit more honest defensively. Obviously, Valpo's going to run the ball a lot, but you can't get caught off guard with those deep play action passes. I think you need to play a little bit more honest and give the receivers a little bit more space to start their routes.
So run here by Valpo, not much there, a few yards. Maybe that's the first time the Kai Johnson still with the trainer. I think it might be a shoulder.
John Kahn is still with the trainer as well. Working on, I think maybe it looks like his wrist might be a right or left wrist injury. Saw him working with the trainer on the sideline, possible shoulder.
So second and 8 Valpo. See what Valpo offense has here. Chris Duncan in the shotgun. Another handoff up the middle. Some positive yards. It'll be a third and short from Valpo.
It's not looking good for Kai Johnson on the sideline. He's taking off his shoulder pads. The trainers are looking at him. It's not really sure what the injury is, but it doesn't look good. A couple of teammates are talking to him. The trainer's talking to him. Doesn't matter what the injury is. It can't help but feel for him.
Exactly. So hopefully we see him back on the field, but definitely doesn't look great right now. But QB keeping. I think Mayor's stopping short again. It's going to be close.
It's a close mark. He's close to the marker, but I think he is short.
I feel like they're going to have the punt here, but we'll see what they do. Willie Barrett, the redshirt senior, probably the best defender out there. Good stander on that play.
He's an all-PFL defensive player, and they're going for it. This is a really risky play for Valpo. Marist has got a lot of good offensive momentum right now, and but I think Valpo has had a lot of success running the football, and so I think you got to trust your players to go make a play.
QB keep, and they got the first down, so the risky move pays off for Valpo.
I just think the coaches, they know that they can run the football. I mean, they've been doing it well all day, and I think, like I said, you got to trust your players to make a play, and they did. It was good blocking up front by the offensive line. They gave the quarterback Duncan enough time to be able to essentially fall forward for a first down.
So 3 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. See if Marist can get another stop. I think maybe this team at least going to lead, going to have a lead.
Taking his time. Long count at the line. Hands the box right.
Another run.
Bounces off one tackle.
Pretty solid run. That's 6-7 yards. So Valpo's trying to get their running game back. And it was working well for them early on, but they really didn't win from it in the second quarter.
Well, both teams are doing a really nice job of running the football. I think what this game's going to come down to is who can make more plays in the passing game. I think both teams have done a really nice job of getting that good runs of 3, 4, 5, 6 yards, and I think that's going to continue going into the second half, even with the adjustments by both coaches. So I think it's going to come down to which quarterback can make more throws down the stretch.
QB keep again. There's a flag. It looked like it wants to be a hold on the tight end. Yeah, Mason Sutton, the tight end for Valpo with the hold. We'll bring Valpo right back.
Good job by Andrew McElroy, redshirt junior. You know, he really forced the issue. You know, it's offensive linemen hold when the defensive player does their job really well and really gets pressure. And you know, McElroy did a really nice job there of getting around the edge, and he would have made that tackle had he not been held. Excellent job to help his defense pick up a penalty and give themselves a favorable 2nd and long here.
Duncan takes a stab into a shotgun. He's looking to throw it deep, and he does, and it's out of bounds. Not a great throw there.
Well, you know, that looked like a throw by a guy that completes 51% of his passes. I mean, that throw was not even close to the tight end, his wide receiver. He didn't even give his tight end a chance to make that play. That was completely uncatchable. But I think you also got to give Marist a lot of credit. Their secondary has done well today outside of that one long pass play. So give Marist a lot of credit, and they got a very favorable 3rd and long here to get the ball back to their offense.
Oh, and there's a flag on the play. I think it might be 12 men on the field. Legal substitution, so back him up even more. And boy, more badness from Marist. John Conner took his shoulder pads off. His shoulder looks looking like he's in some trouble, so that could be a really big loss for Marist. He's out of the
But you know, Mekhi Johnson, John Conner, these guys are really, really talented players. Some of their best players on the team, and I think Marist has enough talent to be able to get by without them for the rest of this game if they're not able to return. But it certainly takes away the big playability of their offense, and it certainly will slow down their running game.
So a 3rd and 19, so it's not an ideal situation here with Valpo.
I think if you're Marist, you do whatever it takes to keep them in front of you. Do not let the receivers get behind you on this pass.
Goes into the shotgun, throws it deep. Not a good throw. The Marist defense will just stand there. So see if Marist offense do so in 2 minutes.
I just don't think, unless Duncan can really make some big changes, I just don't know if he can lead this team to a victory. I mean, I think as Marist has done a better job as the game has gone on of slowing down the run. And I think if they can force Duncan into some obvious passing situations, which they have done in this first half, they're having a lot of success. And I think Valparaiso is going to have to make a lot of adjustments. Maybe use Duncan more. Maybe do more rollouts. Duncan is.
His putt was muffed there. Like I think it was good carving there. But Marist did recover the kick. Carpenter is hurt on the play. Marist will recover.
Then he got level. Then we got trash talk.
Whoa!
So Carpenter down the field. Marist has pretty good field position with 40. That was back on Marist left 15 yards. Not a smart play there. Back to his injuries. Conda is back over the jersey on. He also just going up for the next series. But Mekhi Johnson has some wrap on his shoulder, so it looks like he might be out for at least, if not the whole game, for a while.
A really undisciplined penalty there by Marist. You can't. You can run your 2-minute offense. And you got 2 timeouts. You have a 4-point lead, and you give 15 yards back. But you just can't do that. You had a great field position, and because of the undisciplined penalty, now you're putting your offense in a worse position to potentially get more points before halftime.
So that was good right now. Even Carpenter down the field. I'm not sure what happened. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back for the Marist drive. All right, we're back. Marist back in the 125. And a handoff there to Darren Jordan. I feel like we're going to see a lot of him the rest of this game. Ty Johnson.
A heavy dose of Darren Jordan now that Mekhi Johnson is likely out for the rest of the game. Still has his shoulder pads off. He's got ice. His shoulders are taped.
Another run by Jordan. Almost he gains a first down.
A way to pick up a first down here. Listen, I think Marist has got to pick up the sense of urgency. They need to be throwing the ball down the field if they want to get some points on the board. It's just not a smart run. Just not a smart run.
A minute left in the first half. How about takes a step? He throws it deep. A good throw there. A great throw by Howard. Gets Marist always to 10. Great throw by Howard.
Excellent throw by Howard back down the field. He was had some trouble today, throwing through the wind, but he threw that on a dart, and Valencia didn't have to slow down to make that play. There might have been a little bit of hand fighting by Valencia with the corner, but excellent throw. Way to make the catch and pick up some extra yards after the catch. Really nice job. Sets up Marist for a good opportunity to get another touchdown on the board.
Time I was taken on the play by, I think it was Valpo.
And I think it goes back to confidence. I think early in the game, I think they were just trying to get him, to ease him into the game, just get some completed passes. I don't really think they were aiming for, these big plays. Run the football. So they've run the football well, and now I think Hallenbach's confidence is booming right now. He's had 3 really beautiful throws in this game. 2 to Valencia and 1 to Justin Christian, and now they're in position to cash in for more points right before halftime.
What kind of play call you thinking here with 50 seconds?
Listen, I think you go with the hot hand. I think Hallenbach should be throwing here. I mean, you have a timeout left in 50 seconds, so in theory you could run the ball, but I just think you'll take too much time off the clock. It's too big of a risk. I think you throw here, and I'm literally looking at Justin Christian with a one-on-one.
Once again,
one-on-one. Like this seems like a one-on-one fade that just give your best player a chance to go make a play.
I'd be shocked if Marist didn't try to take a shot down there, Justin Christian one-on-one. As we run to Darren Jordan.
I'm just not a fan of that play call. I mean, I get it. You have time and a timeout, but listen, your best player has one-on-one on the top. You got to make that throw, and they may make it now. They still have him out there, but I'm not a fan of that running play.
Not going to see if you have Christian is double teamed. But the double team doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Still gets into the end zone for his second touchdown of the game.
That was just an excellent route by Christian. I think it was an in and out route. He ran out and then ran back in for a slant. And I just think he got inside the defensive back. I think he got inside the hips, and he wasn't able to. Defensive back wasn't able to make a play. An excellent throw by Hallenbach, and an even better play by Justin Christian to make the readjustment on that route.
Extra point. It's good. Marist is a 21-10 lead. I think it was okay, but at the end of the day, when injuries for Marist offense, and Christian was shaking his wrist, his hand on that play. He was okay, but Valpo brought the safety over to double team him, and it didn't matter. Christian just split the ball for an easy touchdown.
You're absolutely right, Eddie. I mean, Ethan Carpenter is on the training table with an injury. Mekhi Johnson is likely done for the game. Both shoulders are taped. His shoulder pads are off. Jersey's off. John Conda was. I don't know if he was back on the field, but he was hurt. But I think Marist is overcoming this adversity right now in this game. And I think it shows their depth. They have a lot of talented receivers and running backs, and I think they're using that to their full advantage.
Absolutely agree. So, when the Bears' offense, especially in this quarter, is looking really, really good. So, So, Alex impressive.
But I think for me, like, this is what Marist needs to do the rest of the season. And this is what they've been doing on their 3-game winning streak. Balance, balance, balance. Balance between running and throwing the football, and they're doing a really nice job of that. They really run the football well today, and Halifax made some really nice throws. And that's why Marist is winning this game right now, because they've had more balance than Valparaiso.
So Valpo have 27 seconds. I don't expect much from Valpo here.
They're likely taking a knee. Probably going to take a knee.
I would assume so.
Go right to the half.
I'd be shocked if it didn't. I mean, they do get the ball switch in half. I'm pretty sure. They do. So the wind is causing trouble, so we're gonna have a hold of the kickoff. That was a delay there.
This wind has definitely been an impact on this game, Eddie. Seen it a lot already for both teams.
Whoa, squib kick. That was the kick. There's a fumble and Marist.
Oh my goodness!
Fumble like Valpo and Marist runs it back for a touchdown. So
That's unbelievable.
even better than Valpo.
That's unbelievable. This is the second time in 4 weeks that even Marist has scored a special teams touchdown. I really like the squib kick there. It's really well done. And you know, in today's weather conditions with this wind, it's likely that the wind had an impact on that kick as well. And went in Marist's favor. I don't think the Valparaiso returner didn't really have full control of the ball there. And he got hit on the ground. Excellent job by Marist to pick it up and run in for 6.
As great as the play was for Marist, that's just bad execution there by Valpo. I mean, you can't do that to end that half. Basically giving Marist 73 points.
How urgent is this opening drive for Valparaiso? What do they have to score a touchdown? Is it necessary at this point in the game?
No problem. I mean, their confidence has to be pretty low. I mean, they're 1-7 and they're down 18 on the road at halftime. So I feel like they need at least a good job, at least get points here, because if this league extends anymore, I feel like I haven't watched the team play yet this year because obviously they haven't played here in Marist, but it'll be interesting to see if they continue to play back if this league keeps growing and growing.
Well, Mateo Zapata is back to kick off the second half. It'll be interesting to see how Valparaiso handles this opening drive, and the second half's underway. And Valpo is back. And they're returning it. The 25 and around the 25.
I'll have to
Comes
say,
the Valpo offense.
Mary's special teams have been pretty good today. Really no big returns for Valpo, so they're doing their job for sure.
On the Valpo offense, on the sideline, Chris Duncan. Well, I think we both know he needs to have a big second half for this team to have a chance to come back in this game.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I think it needs to start off fast early on, win the ball, throwing some deep plays, because Valpo needs some excitement. I mean, a lot of guys sitting on the Valpo side, which is kind of surprising to me. But they need some excitement on that side for sure. So I'm expecting them to maybe go deep, if not this way, maybe the next.
Duncan in the shotgun, throws out, and a couple missed tackles by Marist, and wide receiver for Valparaiso, number 10. Parker Knox. A great play right there. So that's a good opening play. What were your thoughts on that play right there by Valparaiso?
I mean, it's good for them to get a first down. They only got 7 of those in the first half, so we'll see if they can put a good drive together from here.
My mistake, Parker Fox with a big first down there for Valparaiso to move the chains. In the shotgun, Duncan throwing again, and it's batted down to the line of scrimmage. Great execution there by Marist, setting up the second down and 10.
Yeah, that was good. Eddie's internal nose tackle. He's having a pretty good game. He's caused some havoc in the run game. They haven't really run too much at the middle and have the batter pass. He's doing a good job.
So they're facing the second down and 10 here. What do you think the play call should be here for Valparaiso?
I mean, I think they're going to try to run here and try to get a man from third down at this point. I think They haven't been really good in the deep yard situations. I think the run here is the best for them.
Duncan in the shotgun again, handing it off to his running back. And it looks like it's Cody Boxrucker. He picks up about 2 or 3 yards there, setting up a 3rd and 6 for Valparaiso. About 3rd down and 7 here. Marist defense has had a lot of success today on 3rd down. As Duncan's in the shotgun again with Boxrucker to his right. And 3 receivers wide, 1 tight end in the slot. Here comes wide, rolling out to the right. Duncan looking, and it is caught out of bounds by wide receiver Deuce LaRose. There's a penalty down on the play. As referees converse, looks like it's on Valparaiso as their offense is coming off the field. And just a really undisciplined penalty by Solomon Camara, the right guard for Valparaiso. I mean, you're already reeling offensively, and you cannot allow that type of penalty, and it's going to pin them back even farther.
It's got to be a frustration penalty. I mean, down 18, not a good opening drive. I mean, they're giving the ball back to Marist already, so that's definitely a frustration penalty. I mean, not necessary at all. But.
For Marist here, Valparaiso is about to punt. Back to return for Marist, number 15. Anthony Valencia.
It's had a big game so far.
What? That is absolutely shanked at around the 48 of Marist. So if you're Marist here, it's not even close. It's across the 50. They shanked about around the 47-yard line of Valparaiso. So if you're Marist here, you're up 18. You have the ball. Do you stick with what you've been doing? Do you continue to just run the football, or do you just or do you just mix and match throws in with runs? What's the game plan here?
I think maybe a one-round game drill might be smart. I feel like take a shot downfield. I mean, Valpo hasn't proved that it can stop the long balls. Marist converted a lot of them, so I feel like a run you just keep him honest, and then a deep ball could be coming.
Howling back, running backs to his left and his right. Jordan cuts back, and he's got nothing. Valparaiso swallows up Jordan there. Lost a couple. Tackle made by number 36, Austin Petrie, one of my players to watch for the game. Leads the team in tackles for loss and sacks. But like I said earlier in the game, it's just not working out for Valparaiso against this running game. 2nd and 13 for Marist. And Hallenbach's handing off to Jordan again, up the middle. And there's a fumble, and it's picked up by Valparaiso. Number 24, Drew Snuffer. He's still going. Got some blockers down the sideline, and he's in touchdown. Valparaiso. You talk about a big-time break for Valparaiso, and Marist provides it there as Valencia is down in the end zone. A huge, costly mistake by Marist, leading to Valparaiso scoring, and now both teams have a scoop and score for a touchdown in this game.
Because after he said, when Marist has the passive play calling, it usually doesn't work well. And they've been driving the ball to Valpo pretty much with ease since in the second quarter, and then they try to do 2 outside runs, which doesn't really make sense. When you throw the ball down the field, I mean, Valpo doesn't think they can stop you, so I don't like that passive play call, but very good by Valpo. I mean, that's how you get yourself back in the game. You need a big play like that, so they need it.
Okay, so now that just happened, another offensive player is down by Marist. So Valencia's down the end, so we don't know what his injury is right now. But what do you do now? What do you do now if you're Marist? Now, I mean, you still have a 11-point lead, assuming the extra point goes in. So do you continue? I mean, obviously Jordan made a mistake with that fumble, but do you still continue to run the football? Or do you take more shots down the field?
You have to run it once in a while to keep him honest, but I feel like they've been throwing the ball really well. I mean, Hallenbeck's only thrown the ball 13 times, but he's converted 8 of them. He has 3 touchdowns. He has over 150 yards, so I don't see why you wouldn't keep going.
Valparaiso with their interesting extra point lineup. Doing it all game. It's been working for them. They line back up normally, and extra point is up, and it is good. Right through the middle, and it is now 28-17 Marist. How big was that for Valparaiso? How is the momentum on their side? How big was that play?
Yeah, it sort of gets them back in the game. I mean, I still think Marist has their confidence. I mean, going to have bad plays, but obviously Valpo need that play. They're 1-7. I've said it many times, and they need a big play to keep their morale up because this game is getting away fast. So it's a great play by our defense to keep winning.
Do you think Marist should go away from Darren Jordan, or do you think they should continue giving the ball and just boost his confidence by giving him more touches, even after the cost of
With all
ball?
the injuries on offense, I don't think there's another option. Then they give him the ball to run the ball. So it's one play. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's his first fumble of the season, so you can't really down for that. But I'm sure you'll see him get the ball a bunch more in this game, especially with Kai Johnson out.
Marist has got 2 back. Valpo's ready to kick off again. Like I said, folks, 28-17. 12:38 remaining in the third quarter. Marist with a costly mistake on that last drive. Darren Jordan fumbling and scoop and score touchdown for Valpo, but Marist gets the ball back and it'll be returnable by number 30. Oh, touchback. Marist will take over at their own 25. And Marist will try again here to get some points on the board and really get the second half going.
I did that with you.
Interesting.
I think the dispute was Marist coaches that didn't think it should have been a touchback because he really did declare that he was coming out of the end zone. So I think they were arguing that.
Another just a mental mistake by Marist. If you're going to commit, you got to commit to the ball or let it bounce into the end zone. I'm kind of puzzled about how they're inside their own 5-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know what that call was. I mean, it really doesn't make much sense. He actually called it a fair catch, but I think he was shielding the sun, and he thought he was calling a fair catch, and that may have been the issue.
Jordan gets the ball, he barely gets out of the end zone.
That's what it was. The sun was in his eyes, trying to shield him. I think the ref, for some reason, thought that was a fair catch call. That's my guess.
Darren Jordan just barely got across the line of scrimmage, and I think if you're Valparaiso right now, I think you have a lot of confidence. Marist inside their own 1-yard line, facing a second down and long. An obvious passing down here, and we'll see what Marist can do.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a great look at half on Marist. Up 18 points at half. This is not how you try to take it out.
Allen back to throw. Plenty of time. Throws it up top. And Valencia unable to make the play. Great defense by Cam Kelly, a true sophomore on the coverage right there. It was excellent, bump and run coverage, and you just got to give Kelly a lot of credit there for making that play.
I thought it was a lot of contact too. I mean, I think it was both ways. It was both pushing and shoving up on that route by both sides. So I think it's a good no call by the rest. But I like that play call, man. I like them taking a shot downfield. But these are in a tough spot. They're 0-2, third and long.
So it's 3rd and long now, Eddie. Who do you think the ball should go to here in this spot on inside their own 1-yard line?
I'm going to say Justin Christian. It's a shocking choice.
That was set up. He's brought down.
Marist players looking for a flag, and there is none. So it'll go in 8. Marist punting inside their own 5-yard line, and Valpo's got all of a sudden they have life, Eddie.
Yeah, I mean, they went into the half down 28-10, and now they're had a score touchdown, and then they're definitely getting good field position here as Marist punting from the end zone.
What is your move here for Valpo? Are you going all out, going to block that punt, or are you just going to take the short field position here?
Most things they're trying to go for it. Trying to formation. I think they're going for it.
Snap to the punter. It's an all out, and he just gets it off. And fair catch called, and it is caught around the 37-yard line of Marist, setting up Valpo with excellent field position here.
And then the punter looks like he's hurt now.
Marist cannot seem to get over these injuries today. Number 97 for Marist is down. This is not a good sign for the Red Foxes, Eddie.
Yeah, we can't get a break. I feel like every other play, Red Fox is going down, so we really can't catch a break. I'm surprised there was no flag. I'm pretty sure Valpo guy hit the punter and there was no flag there. So.
And that is not
Once
good.
Again, Coach Perry does not seem very happy about there was no flag.
As their kicker, Mateo Zapata, down in the end zone. Looks like it might be a lower leg injury. Don't want to speculate, but it doesn't look good from here. You're absolutely right, Eddie. Marist just cannot seem to catch a break today between their punter, receivers, running backs, tight ends. Injuries have been a problem today for the Red Foxes.
Yeah, it looks like he's okay. I feel like he might have been trying to sell that call. Obviously, I'm getting his a little bit, but it doesn't look too serious.
So, Eddie, Valparaiso, they have the ball inside Marist's 40-yard line. They're down 11. There's plenty of time to go in this game. There's 11 minutes to go in the third quarter. What players are they running right now?
I mean, they have great field position, so they're really set up to try really get back into this game. Whether it's a field goal or a touchdown, we're making a one-possession game. So, like a score here would be huge for this team. I mean, a team that's really needs a big confidence boost. This could be the chance.
Well, Chris Duncan will lead the offense back out there, and while he's back in the backfield with Cody Boxrucker, leading rusher on the team. And handoff to Boxrucker, and there he goes to the left side. Good penetration by Marist as he only gets back to the line of scrimmage. 0 to 1 yard gain on the play.
Yeah, Malik Clark hit him first. I mean, I thought it was a great defensive play by Marist. And it's just confusing. That play by Valpo, it was just slow developing. It really didn't develop fast. It wasn't a good first time play. They had a great field position. They really gave it away with that kind of play.
So Valparaiso facing an obvious passing down situation here, but they can still run the ball here with Duncan in the shotgun with Boxford to his left. 3 wide. And so fake the handoff, taking a shot down the field, and it's just missed. And it's now 3rd and long for the Valpo offense.
I'll give him a little bit of leeway just because of the win, but that was not a good throw. I mean, that was just well overthrown. So looking at Valpo might have a real missed opportunity here if they can't convert here.
How conservative are you if you're Marist right now? How conservative does your defense play? Do you give them space, or are you gonna rush the passer?
That's tough. I feel like he rushed the passer. I mean, he hasn't proved that he can throw the ball accurately, so try to get him rushed and try to force him to go back to work.
Man in motion, Duncan has a man to the right. He's rolling out to the right. He's got 3 going deep. He will throw across his body, and it's intercepted. Intercepted by Marist. He's down the sideline. He's across the 40. Steps out of bounds, and that's a great play by number 19. Justin Seals. What a play by the safety. And Marist is in business with the ball back across into Valpo territory.
Big time missed opportunity there for Valpo. I mean, as I just said it, I mean, getting pressure on him, you never know. He's going to make a bad throw, and that's just what he did. He threw it up for grabs. He got hit as he threw it, and Marist switched fields, and now they have great position to take all the nothing back right there.
Great play by Justin Seals. You know, you always hear other announcers and broadcasters say, coaches, you never throw across your body as a quarterback. Bad things always happen, and look what just happened there. Valpo had a lot of momentum.
Head coach is irate.
short field position, and just a costly turnover, and Marist gets the ball back here, first down and 10.
Not a good throw there.
And had to make a really good open field tackle for no gain.
And a great, excellent tackling there by Valparaiso. Not the best throw by Hallenbach, and it will be second down and 10 from around the 37-yard line.
It was impressive by Joe Petro even to catch that ball. It was a bad throw, but good catch. So, see what they got here.
So I repeat the same question to you. What does Marist do now? How aggressive are they right now with the ball with short field?
I feel like it's going to be a throw here. I feel like try to get some yards and try to get themselves close to the end zone. What a catch! Hallenbach to Justin Christian. What a grab! Reaching up one-handed, and he was able to. He was bobbling the ball, but he was able to completely secure it with two hands. And that was an excellent throw and catch by Hallenbach with Justin Christian. The flag down on the play. Christian showed his inner OBJ. I mean, and that left seems hour and a half from here, so he must have learned that from him. That nice snag that with one hand. Nice play there by Christian. I'm sure the rest of these guys here, I'm sure they like that play.
Maybe coming back, though. Costly illegal block in the back penalty on Marist, and robs Justin Christian of his OBJ-like moment there, and backs up the Marist offense.
Yes, it was a flag, but that was probably one of the best catches I've seen here at the Marist field. So, tennis stadium.
That was a really nice play.
Here in a game. Wow.
Essentially,
There's 2 guys on him. So.
Marist is essentially going to repeat second down and 10. Oh, wait. Scoreboard's a little messed up here. Not really sure what's going on. And it's only second down and 1. That's a little interesting here. And that favorable position for the Marist offense. No, it does not whatsoever. So Hallenbach has
1-on-1 again.
Hallenbach in the shotgun. When George was left, he's going to hand it off to him. Jordan is stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Maybe he was able to fight forward to get enough for a first down, but it looks like he's short.
I just feel like that Marist hasn't tried to get the ball to Christian enough. I mean, when they've thrown to him, he's caught every one. I'm pretty sure he hasn't had too many targets. Even when he's double teamed, he's come up with the ball. So I feel like a play will be coming to Christian here.
It's third and 1 here. 3 to the left. George to the left of Hallenbach. 1 on the right. Hallenbach takes a snap. Little high snap. He still gets off to Jordan, and Jordan looks like forward progress is given to him, and it looks like he has enough for a first down.
Hey, I mean, got to take it out of your hands sometimes. We grinded out that first down, so see what they can do now. They're approaching the red zone.
Same formation. Hallenbach in the shotgun. Jordan to his left, 3 to the left, 1 on the right. Hallenbach. He'll take the snap. Hands it off to Jordan once again. Jordan cuts back. He's cutting up the middle, and he's got enough for a first down. Beautiful cutback. A little way beyond Bell S there on that play. Way to find the hole in the offensive line and pick up enough yards. Just short of the first down, 9-yard pickup.
Another good push by the whole line, and they played very well, so I feel like it's gone unnoticed, but the whole offensive line is doing pretty good tonight.
Second and short. Hand off to Jordan again. And he is very, very close to the first down and looks maybe just about short. And 3rd and 1.
Offensive line has it well today. I mean, I don't think Hallenbach's been hit once so far today, so they're getting a good push on the run game. And Hallenbach's not getting hit, so the offensive line has been playing very well, but they need one more good push here to get first down.
Well, Marist is really draining the clock here, running the football a lot in this drive. Looks like there's going to be a timeout taken by Marist. Not really sure what's going on.
I think he wanted to change confidence to see the spot, but that's what I have.
It's really interesting. Coach Parody is irate on the sideline, not really understanding what's going on here. Offensive linemen are confused too from Marist. Official timeout.
Yeah, I don't know. Last few plays for the refs in this quarter, there's been a few miscommunications and penalties not been happening. So I'm really curious to see what this is.
You guys stopped the play. We never said he was injured.
Now, Coach Parody is not happy with what's going on. I've been confused too for me throughout this game. The refs have had some really bad moments out there, and I think you would agree with that.
Yeah, I would agree with that. It's really, very interesting. Oh, it took like Dan Will coming down the play, but he hopped right back up and said he was injured and needed to sit out of play. That makes no sense because he hopped right back up. So that's an interesting one. So Marist will be out there center, the captain center, Dan Will kind of this single play. I'm sure he'll be right back out there.
I mean, 3rd and 1, 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Seems to be in the same formation every play on this drive. Jordan will take the handoff, and he's cutting to the right, and he is stuffed by number 20 of Valparaiso, Jamari Booker Jr., free safety, number 20. What a play. And Jordan will lose 4 yards on the play, and it looks like Marist will send out the field goal unit, or no, they will not do that. They will not do that. They're going for it on 4th down and 5. Under 7 minutes to go. Marist at the Valparaiso 21-yard line. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. And Hallenbeck lining up in the shotgun again. Jordan to his right. 12 on the snap count. He'll take the snap, steps back, throws, and it is caught. Number 15, Anthony Ovalencia, with a huge play for a 1st down. And they're now deeper into the red zone.
Ovalencia has been a sneaky good game so far. He's been very reliable option for Hallenbeck so far. And another big play for Marist and puts him in really good scoring range at the inside the 10.
So Marist, not only are they moving the ball here, but they are turning clock. They're inside the 10-yard line, same formation. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Jordan to the right, Hallenbeck in the shotgun. And Hallenbeck's going to take the snap. He's going to give it to Jordan, who cuts back up the middle, and he's got maybe 1 or 2 yards there for the Marist offense. And it'll be 2nd down. So under 6 minutes to go. A ball on the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal for the Marist offense here. 2 to the right, 1 wide to the left. Jordan to the right of Hallenbeck in the shotgun. Hallenbeck's going to take it, hand it off. Jordan again up the middle, and he is stuffed by the Valparaiso defensive line.
I really don't like that pick. I throw the ball. Come on, let's go.
Throw the ball.
Throw the ball around.
Well, it is 3rd and goal from the 8-yard line. 5 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. What do you think Marist should run here in this situation? And another penalty, a costly penalty, and it seems to be on Marist. And that is an unsportsmanlike penalty on right tackle Matt McNelly. Very costly penalty that moves him outside the 10-yard line and now makes it a very unfavorable 3rd and goal here.
It's not a small play. Lose your composure.
So it's 3rd and goal from the 24. And now it might look like Marist might play this safe and possibly run the football here. We got 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Hallenbeck looks like he might go under center on this play. Nope, staying correct. He will go back to the shotgun. Jordan to his left. And Hallenbeck will take the snap. He is dropping back. He is looking to fire. He's going to fire to the corner, right corner of the end zone. And it's intercepted by Valparaiso's. It's hard to see his number, folks.
So look, it's like 20. Jamari Booker, I'm pretty sure.
And there's more flags, and it looks like it might be more unsportsmanlike penalties on Marist. 2 flags are down on the field. There's a lot of laundry as the refs converse.
Not Marist, it's every time Valpo.
That's on Cam Kelly.
back home even more.
The sophomore corner for Valparaiso has made some nice plays today, but that was a very undisciplined penalty. Seems to be getting a little chippy out there. I think both teams are a little frustrated with the officiating and with what's going on offensively. But you still have to be able to keep your composure out there on the field. Don't want anyone getting hurt for something stupid.
Oh, absolutely. I have to say it. Not a great throw by Hallenbeck late. I feel like they weren't going to get field goals anyway. The wind is getting pretty bad here in the second half, so Valpo is inside their own 5, so it could have been worse, but not a great throw there for Hallenbeck.
So it's first down 10 from their own 5-yard line. Duncan's back. Box rucker to the right. And he's dropping back, and he's taking a shot down the field, number 2, and it is just out of the reach of star receiver Griffin Norberg, a senior, who has a lone touchdown today, offensive touchdown anyway for Valparaiso offense.
Yeah, I mean, I like that play call, honestly. Like, take a shot down the field, try to get back in this game. We're down 11, so they can put a nice job together here to get right back in this game.
It was just overthrown, and it looks like Valpo will throw again. They got 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Box rucker to the right of Duncan. Duncan in the shotgun, taking the snap again. He's going to take another shot down the field, and it is batted away by number 37 of Marist.
Yeah, Alex Morgan, nice play there on defense. Make sure the ball's not completed. So if Marist can get a stop here, he'll be getting some great field position for the next drive.
If you're Marist here, what are you doing? All out blitz? Or are you just going to play safe zone coverage? What's the plan here?
I mean, it worked last one. I want to see some pressure. Get to the quarterback. Chris Duncan hasn't done really well under pressure when he's been pressured in the pocket. So based on the lineup, the formation looks like what's going to be coming, but I hope they go at him.
We got 4 wide. Here comes Duncan. They got to take another shot down the field, and it's to his tight end, number 84, Mason Sutter, the senior, and it looks like he has enough for a first down as he caught the ball at the marker. And he got the first down, and a big play there from Duncan to Rudder. Yeah. Sorry, Sutter, my mistake. As Valpo offense will continue their drive.
It's a big play for Valpo. Getting out of their own, they were deep in their own field position. So getting out there, getting a nice first down, big play for them.
2 to the right, 1 to the left. Box truck to the left of Duncan. He'll fake the handoff again. He'll throw again, and it just missed his wide receiver, Griffin Norberg, as the referee in midfield took a nice little tumble there.
He gave the fans a nice thumbs up for the battle of so.
I mean, it has been windy today. Maybe it was knocked over by the wind a little bit. I'm not really sure, but either way, it is second down and 10 for the Valpo offense there. What do you think of the play calling on this drive? They haven't ran the ball yet. I think they've had 5 straight passes.
So once again, overthrow by Duncan. Continues to overthrow his receivers. So I have no problem with the play calls. He's just not making throws.
And here comes Duncan in the shotgun. Box trucker again to his right. Patiently waiting. He will throw again, and he is sacked. That is a big play by number 55, Peter De La Torre. And that is Marist's first sack of the day for a loss of 6. It is now 3rd and 16 for the Valpo offense.
I think he got lucky there. He could have been called for a score. Like, he kind of stood over the quarterback and really stared him down. So
how impressed have you been with Marist's defense today? Only allowing 10 offensive points to this Valpo team. I know they're 1-7, but they have put up points against teams in the Pioneer this league. How have they looked today?
In the second half, they're finally getting a push and getting some pressure on the quarterback. So I think the difference from the first half, they were really just making good plays on the ball, but they're really getting to the quarterback here.
And the pressure comes again, and Duncan is dropped for the second straight time by defensive lineman Emmanuel Soriano, the redshirt senior, and the punt team comes on for Valparaiso as they are dropped back to their own 12-yard line, and Marist their own 5-yard line, and Marist comes up with back-to-back sacks and will get the ball back to their offense.
Great defense, great execution, getting to the quarterback, and as I said, they're finally getting to the quarterback consistently, and it's making a big difference.
And the punt just gets it off, and it is short, and it takes a Marist bounce backwards, and Valpo has to jump on it before it gets even more into Valpo territory. Marist has the ball at the Valpo 41, and the offense is back on the field. So, Eddie, Marist, defensively, they played pretty sound in the second half and really throughout the game, outside of that one big passing play. But the offense has kind of been sleepwalking here in the second half. But what do they have to do to kind of change that? What's the offensive approach here? They keep running the football.
Yeah, I know I've said it like 10 times, but I feel like the team gets more and more energy when John Conda or Justin Christian catch the ball. So I feel like giving them one of them a chance to make a play here, they both go on either side. So I think it's a shot.
Howell back in the shotgun, and he will hand it off to Jordan. Jordan's got some blocking on the left side,
Jordan's playing great,
and he's got a first down.
Jordan finds all the running lanes. And I know he's had Dan Wilson on the center, got out and set a big block on one of the linebackers.
But I think you've got to give credit to Sidney Person and Scott Scherzer on that play. Great blocking downfield that allowed Jordan to really get more yards after the carry. Really nice job all around on that play by receivers, tight end, offensive line, and Jordan, most importantly, with the ball.
Yeah, just all around a good play.
First down and 10 from the 30, and Jordan will get the ball again. He's going to the left side again. Great blocking again by Marist. Getting nice push, and it looks like he'll get about 3 yards there.
Pretty sure that was the same play, exact same play that ran the last play.
And it will be second down and 7, a minute and a half to go in the third quarter, and Marist is at the Valpo 27. And they'll let the clock drain, and we'll take their time here. To the right of Hallenbach, Jordan to the left.
I'm still going to run here.
It looks like another running play for this Marist offense. Hallenbach in the shotgun. Takes a snap, and he'll hand it off again to Jordan. Got good blocking on the outside. Cuts it back again. Gain of 3 or 4, and it'll be a third and short for this Marist offense.
Jordan's really been a workhorse here in the second half. They're feeding him the ball. He's running the ball well, so if he's running like this, we're going to keep feeding him.
It'll be a third and 4 for Marist. Under 40 seconds to go. They're on the Valpo 24 here. They'll have to snap the ball before going into the fourth quarter. There's about a 12-second difference between the game clock and the snap count here. It's Hallenbach in the shotgun. And he muffed the snap. Hallenbach falls on it, but Valpo has it. And it is recovered by Jesse Stunovan of Valparaiso, and Hallenbach muffed the snap, and Valparaiso once again will look to cash in off of a Marist miscue on a fumble.
Just consistent dumb mistakes. They've driven around the field twice, and then they'll pick, and then now a fumble. I mean, when you can put a team away, you have to do that. They're letting Valpo stick around, so this could be costly for this team.
Eddie, I know Marist is winning this game, but based on how they played in the second half, do you think they're playing to win or to lose this game based on the play calling in the second half?
I think they're trying to run as much clock on as possible. I mean, it's just confusing because in the second quarter, they're throwing the ball great, and I haven't really seen a deep shot thrown all quarter. So I'm kind of surprised. I feel like they're playing a little too conservative.
Duncan will look to throw here, right out off of the turnover, and it's intended for his go-to guy, Griffin Norberg, but it's broken up by Alex Bergen, the redshirt sophomore corner.
Berger's got a few good plays in this one. I mean, that's the second time he's battled down a pretty good throw by Chris Duncan, so he's doing a great job here in the third quarter.
Well, we got 12 seconds left to go in the third quarter, and Valparaiso has the ball on their own 27, second down to 10. And this could be the last play of the quarter, and it very well might be, as Duncan has a design quarterback run, and he'll pick up about 3 or 4 yards there, and that'll be the last play of the third quarter. Third down and 6. That's the end of the third quarter, folks. We'll be right back in a few minutes for WMER Marist Radio Network. We'll be right back. All right, folks, well, we're back. Valparaiso has the ball, 3rd and 6 from their own 32. Welcome back. And right out of the break, Duncan runs to the left, got some blocking, but Marist runs him down. Beautiful tackle by number 52. By number 52, Eric Taylor, the redshirt senior. Eddie, is it too early to panic if you're Valparaiso? Do you think they should go for it or punt here in this situation?
Those things they're going for it. I mean, I think this is the right choice. They need to score points. I mean, yes, it's risky,
but given the way their defense has been playing, do you think this is the right decision?
I'm going to say it's not. We'll see if they can get it. Obviously, it makes their coach look good, but I don't agree with this decision.
One to the right, one to the left. Receiver in motion, number 17, and Duncan in the shotgun. Hand off to Boxrucker, and Boxrucker he's like he's short. And he is short, folks. The Marist defense comes up with a huge stop there.
All right, so I understand
and there's another flag on the play. It looks like it might be another unsportsmanlike. Possible penalty.
I'm sorry, but if the refs do call it, they don't realize they're between celebrating and being possession.
The refs are conversing here. Not really sure. That's not sportsmanlike penalty on Valparaiso. Or another just mental mistake. And I think, Eddie, you've said it multiple times, but I think it's really at this point up just down to frustration.
Yeah, I mean, I get going for it on 4th down, but the play they chose to run, it's definitely a better play than that one. Run out the middle.
So now Marist could really put this game away. They have the ball at Valparaiso 20. They're up 28-17 in the 4th quarter.
And once again, John Conn is not he's sitting on the trend table. Like, it doesn't look he's injured, or maybe it's just precautionary, but Conda is not on the field for his
First down and 10 for Marist to the left, one wide to the right. Jordan to the right of Hallenbach in the shotgun. Jordan gets the carry. Good blocking by the line. Jordan's down the sideline for about 5-6 yards. But it could be coming back as there's laundry on the field. And it is coming back, folks. Holding penalty on Marist College. It's on number 85. Number 85. This is another costly mistake by Marist. First down and 20 from the 30. Backs him up a little bit, Marist. And Hallenbach's back to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field, and he is sacked. There's 2 guys there for Valparaiso, led by number 18. Mike Wheeler, the senior outside linebacker, is there.
He was very excited about his sack.
Very excited. I've never seen a linebacker run so fast in a circle. I mean, that was incredible.
They definitely have blown coverage by someone on the offensive line. So his first sack came up on Marist.
Now it's second and very long, and what looked like promising field position for Marist has turned into a disaster. Second and very, very long. This is essentially a mile right now as second and 28, and it looks like Hallenbach might be. No, he will throw the football here. He's taking a shot. He's looking. He's taking a shot down the field, and it is batted away. But there is a flag on the play intended for Justin Christian over the middle of the field. Jamari Booker on the coverage. Looks like he in the vicinity. Refs are trying to figure out who the flag is on. And it is on Jamari Booker. Marist bailed out by the Valparaiso defense. Gets a first down.
See, even Marist those balls deep. It's not a catch. There's been a lot of holding or passing interference calls on Valpo when the ball's still deep. So I think I don't think now's the time to throw it deep, but early in the game.
How much does that really hurt Valparaiso? I mean, you have them right where you want them. You have them second 28. There's plenty of time left in this game to get some more points on the board. How much does that hurt their defense?
It hurts a lot. It's pretty obvious. That changes this whole game. Valpo could have got themselves back in the game to stop, and now Marist is right back where they were.
Handoff to Jordan to the left. Valpo does a good job getting penetration. But what was a no gain to a loss of 1, Jordan turns that into a gain of 3 or 4. And Marist will pick up some positive yards here. We're under 13 minutes left in the fourth quarter. 2nd down and 8 for the Marist offense. They're taking their time here. They're really trying to drain clock.
26-yard lines.
Marist really taking their time, trying to figure out their play they're going to run. You got 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Hallenbeck in the shotgun. Jordan to the right. Hallenbeck going through his cadence, takes a snap, takes a couple steps back, throws down the sideline, and it is incomplete. Just on Christian, unable to get a foot down inbounds. And it'll be 3rd down and 8 from the Valparaiso 26-yard line. A nice back shoulder throw, but Christian unable to get his foot down inbounds.
Just trying to call that. It was a tough catch and sliding it down, even though he's out of bounds. It's a pretty impressive catch right there.
Another official's timeout here in the third or fourth one of the game. Not really sure what this one's about. We'll soon playing after that brief intermission by the officials. We got 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Hallenbeck with Jordan next to him. Hallenbeck take a 3-step drop. He's looking to throw, and it is caught. Oh, Valencia able to fight off the tackler in the secondary, and he's able to pick up additional yardage. A big first down for the Marist offense. A big pickup of 18, and Marist is inside the 10-yard line, and business is booming right now.
He's having a great game. He's made some really big catches and big spots. He's really stepped up with kind of not on the field for a lot of plays.
Valencia's just been brilliant today. 4 catches, over 100 yards, and a touchdown. He's really been the go-to guy. They're deep for it today with all the injuries and just on Christian just being covered all day. And Hallenbeck with Jordan next to him in the backfield. Jordan's going to cut up the middle, and he is pick up a couple. It'll be 2nd down and goal from around the 7-yard line. My mistake, the 5-yard line, pick up a 4. We're under 12 minutes to go. Marist in full control here, Eddie. Eddie, if they score a touchdown here, do you think this game is over?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. This is not enough time for Valpo to come back and touch score here. Already down 11. I think it's down to 18, and it's tough to come back here.
Just on Christian with a one-on-one in the top. It looks like Marist might run the ball again, and they will. And Hallenbeck with a read option, and he'll keep the ball, and he will run to the right and get back to around the original line of scrimmage. Maybe fall forward for a yard. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 5. No gain for Hallenbeck. Valparaiso's defense is trying to come up with a stop and keep their offense in the game here by holding them to a field goal.
I mean, I like the running calls, but I want to see Justin Christian get a shot.
You really want to see him score again, don't you?
I do.
Go for the hat trick. He does have 2 touchdowns today.
I'm very confident in him one-on-one. I feel like
He has 2 touchdowns on 3 catches. Hallenbeck, look, he's looking at him, man. He heard you. He heard you, and it is incomplete. 10 effort just on Christian in the corner, double covered. And it'll be 4th down from the 5. Great defense by the Valparaiso secondary, and
it's a big hole for Valpo. Even if Marist makes this field goal, it's still a 2-possession game, and you're still got a shot. So
Mateo Zapata is coming on for the kick. It's essentially an extra point chip shot field goal try here. Hallenbeck coming in to be the holder. This will give Marist a 31-17 lead with 10:30 to go in the fourth quarter. And the hole is down, the kick is up, and it is no good. Zapata pushes it right, and once again, the weather has a huge impact on this game as Zapata pushes the chip shot field goal wide right. And Valparaiso saw his life in this game and went trailing by 11 with 10:26 to go in the fourth quarter.
If Marist ends up winning this game, then they have. I think they're going to consider themselves lucky because they have not played well and they're still look like they're going to win this game. So we'll see what happens.
What has been the biggest problem for Marist, specifically in the second half? What have they done? What have they done wrong?
They're just not finishing drives. They're getting down into the red zone, and getting chances to score, and they're just not converting. Not only are they not scoring touchdowns, so now they're scoring field goals, they're turnovers, missed field goals. So it's not a good half all around.
Duncan's in the shotgun. Boxrucker to his right, but he'll stutter and cut back, but doesn't fool the Mariners defense. As the defensive line, led by number 50, John Pierce, is there to stuff him out. And Boxrucker will lose 3 yards on the play, second down and 13. Under 10 minutes to
the
go.
Valpo defense continually keeps getting the ball back to their offense. The offense is just not converting. I mean, the play calling is really confusing. Down 11 with 9-7, you're on the ball in the middle.
Second down and 13. Duncan in the shotgun again. He's back to throw. Pressure from Marist. They're really close, and it's almost intercepted. Thrown at the feet of number 47, Grant Dixon, who has an interception on the year. The redshirt sophomore there to put pressure on the ball. It'll be now 3rd and 13 from their own 17. 9:43 to go in the fourth quarter. I have to say, Eddie, I'm very confused about Valparaiso's play calling after the missed field goal.
Yeah, you gotta make a good drive here now, and they really haven't done that.
He's rolling to the right, and he will throw, and it is intercepted. That is the second pick of the day. That's by number 7. Brandon Miller, the redshirt senior, with another big play. He's been all over the field today. And Marist with their second pick of the day on Duncan, as they will now have short field once again for their offense. The defense continually bailing out this inept offense in the second half.
And I expect a lot of runs here. Even if it's 3 runs in a row, just keep running as much clock off as they can. So that's what I've been calling past all game, so maybe we'll see what happens.
With 9:36 to go in this game, Marist has the ball up 11. We've said it before, and I'll say it again. If they score here on this drive, they can put this game away. But as you said earlier, they have had problems finishing drives.
Absolutely. So I'm sitting a lot of runs, okay, and I'm wrong again.
And going down the field for Valencia, it's incomplete.
The times when they shouldn't be throwing the ball, that's when they have to open up the field and try to throw it deep.
So it'll be second down and 10 for the Marist offense after forcing the interception by Miller. And with 9:30 to go in the fourth quarter, Hallenbach's got 2 to the left, 1 to the right. He's in the shotgun again. It seems like he's been in the shotgun all day. I don't think he's taking the snap under center. And he'll hand it off to Jordan, and Jordan will cut forward for about 3 yards. Be 3rd down and 7 for Marist.
Now take some more time off the clock.
I will give Darren Jordan a lot of credit. He's been a workhorse today, and I know that Mekhi Johnson got hurt earlier in the game, but Jordan's had over 30 carries, and I just don't think Marist is doing a good job of giving him rest. I mean, he's been just working all game, and that fatigue might have resulted in that fumble he had earlier in the third quarter. It's definitely a possibility. And a timeout taken by Marist. Sorry, my mistake. Timeout Valparaiso. And with 8:52 left in the fourth quarter, Marist has a 3rd and 7 from the Valpo 35 with a chance to really put this game away.
I mean, even though it's 3rd and 7, I'm expecting another run. Try to run as much clock as I can, but pass isn't a bad option. There's no bad option here.
So, Eddie, how impressed have you been with the Marist defense today? I mean, they've really done a great job.
The secondary's playing great. They're getting pressure on the quarterback. You really can't – there's no complaints with defense.
Offensively, who do you go to? Who does the ball go to on this play? Or who should it go to? Because we both know we're probably both going to be wrong on our prediction.
I'm going to go with guess no one else will have, just on Christian.
Oh, well, what a guess. What a wild guess there. No, I completely agree. I mean, he's your best offensive playmaker. He only has 3 catches today, but 2 of them went for touchdowns. I mean, you have a one-on-one
Again,
with you have one-on-one on the top
let him go
with
make
number
a play.
41 Henry Hambada.
Let him go make a play.
He'll make a play, and Hallenbach is throwing, but not to Christian. Valencia makes the catch, and after he makes the catch, fumbles it, but it's recovered by his teammate, number 82, Sean Gaffney. Great instincts there by the redshirt freshman. I'm surprised he's not getting more playing time, and he's 6'5", 230. They could use him more in the red zone. Valencia's had a really good day, and that's really been the only blemish on his stat line today.
Oh, absolutely. He's been great.
5 catches, over 130 yards, a touchdown. It's been fantastic.
This is how you run the ball, but see what they do.
Hallenbach in the shotgun. He'll hand it off to Jordan. He'll fake it. He'll throw it out wide. And he will throw it out to Joe Petro, the redshirt junior, and he'll pick up about 1, get back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down and 8. With just over 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter, Marist in full control here with the ball at the Valpo 20. Really taking their time here, trying to get as much time off the clock as possible. Hallenbach back in the shotgun. One wide, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. He's in the shotgun again. Jordan will get the ball. And there goes Jordan up the middle, and he will spin forward for about 7-8 yards, potential first down.
It's been a busy day for Jordan, and he's had a good burst of energy on that run right there.
It looks like Jordan's just short of the first down. It'll be 3rd down and 1. 7:35 to go in the fourth quarter. And the Marist offense moving it again, but can they finish this drive? Can they do it? That's the biggest question right now.
I hope they can, but they haven't proved they could all half. I mean, it's just like Christian's having on the field for this 3rd and 1, which is an interesting decision if they're throwing the ball.
And Jordan will take the carry. He's got a 1st down and more. He'll cut back, and he is about 5 yards short of the pylon, but he got the 1st down. It is 1st down and goal, just over 7 minutes to go at the 6-yard line. As Marist continues to churn clock and just physically, I'm looking at Valparaiso, and I can't help but wonder, are they physically fatigued at this point? What do you think?
They've been on defense a lot. There's been a lot of runs. They're definitely gotten beat down after it's been a long game, a lot of plays on defense. Marist definitely dominated time possession.
And I really think that if we're going to name an MVP of this game, because it looks like Marist is going to hold on and win this one, I think the offensive line definitely should be in consideration for MVP of this game.
Oh, absolutely. Hallenbach got sacked once. He really hasn't been hit. The running game's been pretty good. They got some good positions. So I couldn't agree more.
Well, Jordan pushes forward for a loss of 1. So it'll be 2nd down and goal from the 7. And by the time Marist runs their next play, there will be under 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. So Valparaiso running out of time to come back and potentially make the end of this game interesting here. With 6 minutes left, Hallenbach in the shotgun, 2 wide to the right, Jordan to his left. Hallenbach is going to take the snap, and he's going to throw it. And he will throw it to the redshirt freshman, number 82, Sean Gaffney. I said they should use him more in the red zone, and look what happened. Touchdown for the freshman, 6'5", 230. Huge target. And Marist, that could be the dagger. With 5:49 to go. Marist up 34-17 with an extra point still to come from Zapata.
That is the dagger. I mean, Marist finally converted on offense in the red zone in the second half. So I think that should do it. I mean, I'm not going to say it's over until it's over, but it's looking like it's pretty much over. And Marist could be heading to 5-1 in conference.
Eddie, I think I should be a fortune teller.
You think?
I've been on. I think I should go to Vegas. I've called so many places today. I mean, like just a few minutes ago, I said they should throw the ball in the red zone and just score it. I mean, this is great. I'm on fire today.
Glad you're happy about that.
Yeah, I'm very happy about that. I mean, so obviously with 5:49 to go, Marist has an 18-point lead. We've seen crazy things happen in college football before. I mean, I've seen it all. So I wouldn't be surprised if this game gets interesting at the end. But what does Marist have to do to finish this game off?
I mean, for Valparaiso, Chris Duncan has not run the football well. I mean, his completion percentage has just been brutal. You can't put all the blame on him, but it's the Marist defense. I'm very confident. I'll be going after him.
Well, Chris Duncan on the game, 7 of 21 with 2 interceptions and just a little bit over 150 yards, close to 150 yards, not what you would want. And then running the football, Eddie, they don't have very many yards. Valparaiso, I mean, as a team, they only have like 75 total yards.
Yeah, that's not too great. I mean, Duncan is now 7 for 23, 2 passes last drive. So.
There's a squib kick from Marist. It's returnable. And to the 30, he cuts back, and he's around the 33-yard line for Valparaiso. Decent return. With 5:44 to go, Valpo has the ball. And they're looking to potentially make this game interesting, give themselves a shot. But in all likelihood, this game seems over.
Yeah, I would have to agree with you on that. So John Cotta is now in a sweatshirt. I guess he's done for the day. He hasn't played most of the second half, but he seems pretty happy with his teammates. So I don't think his injury is too serious.
Duncan back to throw. He's taking a shot down the field. And a great hands by number 2, Griffin Norber, one of the best receivers in the conference. But give a lot of credit there defensively to Adam Bergen. He was right there, but Griffin Norber just a little bit stronger to pull that ball in and finish the play.
Yeah, nice catch. He's a senior. He's a better player. He's one of the best receivers in the conference. So nice play by him.
We'll move the chains. We'll be first down and 10 from their own 43. And Duncan back in the shotgun with Boxrucker to his right, to his left. 3 wide. And he muffs the bobbles snap a little bit, but he'll fire, and he will hit his receiver. Parker Fox, redshirt junior, across midfield and to about the Marist 40. So all of a sudden, 2 passing plays, and they're in business right now in Marist territory.
The time is not on their side, so they need to split play.
Duncan back to throw. Got a lot of time to throw, and he'll hit his running back, Boxrucker, out of the backfield. He's got another first down, and all of a sudden, this passing game has life for Valparaiso. So 3 straight first downs for Valparaiso. 4:40 to go. Sorry, my mistake. He's just short of a first down, picking up 9 yards. And 4:40 to go. You're right, Eddie. Time is not on their side as Duncan's in the shotgun. He's going to snap it again. And fake handoff to Boxrucker. He's looking to throw. He'll throw downfield, hit his receiver. He's got another first down across the 20. That is number 23, Bailey Gessinger, the true junior. As Duncan has been doing a really nice job on this drive, hitting his receivers.
Yeah, he's been doing good. I just don't know what he's been all game. He's getting some good protection. It's not even just him. He's getting some good protection on this drive, too. And the receivers are getting open, so the whole offense is doing good.
So Duncan's in the shotgun. He got two wide and Boxrucker to his left. Just under 4 minutes to go now, running out of time to make something happen. He will throw it, and it is incomplete. Hit as he threw by number 3, Willie Barrett, the all-conference defensive lineman. And Marist forces second down and long
Yeah, and that's
from the 18.
kind of the story of David Valpo. Another not great throw.
3:53 to go. Marist up 18. Valpo has the ball at Marist 18. And with Duncan in the shotgun, he's got 3 wide and Boxrucker to his right. He's had some time to throw on this drive. Let's see what he can do here. Second down and 10. He will run into Boxrucker. Boxrucker's got about 5-6 yards on that carry. Move the chains, but be third down and 6. With 3:39 to go, Valparaiso is essentially out of time here. They're at the 15-yard line here, Eddie.
Well, the way to score as soon as possible. I'm not glad they're in the huddle right now.
And we got 3 wide, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Box working to the left of Duncan in the shotgun. And he'll fake it. He's going to run to the right. He's scrambling, looking for something. He's going to scramble for a first down. Huge play there by Duncan to keep this drive alive on 3rd and 6. Get his team in a position to potentially make this game interesting here.
Yeah, it's a good play to scramble out, but they need points.
First down, Valpo.
They need points now.
And with 3 minutes, and now with under 3 minutes to go, I agree with you, Eddie. I don't know why they're huddling right now. They're running out of time, and if you really want to make it interesting, you just got to go.
I think they've accepted the fact that this game is over.
With 2:50 to go, Markov's going to run it. The backup quarterback, he's short of the goal line, down at about the 1. And 2nd down and goal from the 1 yard line, 2.5 minutes to go. And it seems to me that Marist is going more of a prevent defense here, but a lot of clock has come off, and with 2:20 to go, it seems to me that this game is over. Valparaiso. Direct snap to Duncan. And he's short. He's stuffed. Markov again, the backup quarterback, my mistake, is stuffed once again. With under 2 minutes to go, 3rd and goal from the 1 yard line. Marist is trying to come up with a goal line stand.
Yeah, so this game is over. Too much time off the clock for them to get any more points in this game. So maybe they do score here. It's going to be a good for Marist.
Markov is still in the game. Duncan on the sideline. 3rd and goal from the 1 yard line. Markov will take the direct snap again. And he's alone in the backfield. And he'll take a direct snap. And Marist has got him again. Unbelievable, this defense is standing up tall on the 1 yard line. A whole bunch of Red Foxes were there. It'll be now 4th down and goal from the 2 yard line with just under a minute to go. This game is all but over. And Duncan is now back in for Markov. Fox Rucker to his left, 2 to the right, 2 wide. Duncan takes a snap. He's looking to throw here. He's going to scramble to the left. He's looking, fires, touchdown. Touchdown, number 17, Deuce LaRose, the true sophomore. And with 42 seconds to go, Valparaiso has cut the lead to 12 with an extra point to come. But down 12 with 42 seconds to go, this game is all but over. And Marist will now improve to 4-1 in conference play with now, 5-1. 4-1. 5-1. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I really need fact checker. They're on a 5-game winning streak now, and then the Pioneer. As Valparaiso lines up for this extra point, Eddie. San Diego travels, and it is good. So Eddie, we're gonna look ahead to the next couple weeks for Marist. Obviously, they're gonna win this game here with 42 seconds left and an 11-point lead. They take on 2 of the top teams in the conference the next 2 weeks. They play Drake next week in San Diego. Drake plays San Diego at home today. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there. San Diego is actually up 13-7, and it's in the 2nd quarter. So obviously there's a lot at stake for these 3 teams here. But what does Marist have to do the next couple weeks to potentially give themselves a shot to get to the NCAA Division I FCS playoffs?
I mean, if the defense keeps playing like this, you're going to have a chance to win any game. But the offense can keep playing. Just go 28 points. The defense, special teams help out with 7. But
I think the biggest question for me is the quarterback position. Going forward, who's going to play? You have to stick with the guy going forward. But Austin Day didn't help himself by violating team rules. He'd been on fire the last few weeks, playing really well. Obviously, they're going to win today with talent back. But what do you do if you're Coach Parody here going into this week? You ride with the hot hand or the guy that got you on this winning streak in the first place?
I don't know. That's a tough decision, but That's why he gets paid to be the football coach. So he has a tough decision to make, but I mean, the way Hallenbeck played today, he really doesn't have a bad option. I think Hallenbeck is very capable of winning a football game on the road at Drake and keep
Bounces right to Jaden Taylor. And Valpo's kind of
maybe we spoke too soon, Corey.
Well, Valparaiso just pulled off an incredible recovery. I think that was just poor execution by Marist to not recover that onside kick. It went the 10 yards necessary. Excellent job by Valparaiso to recover. With 42 seconds and 2 timeouts, they're still down 11 with the ball just inside their own territory. So I don't think Coach Parody can be happy about that one.
Absolutely not. I mean, can't be making mistakes like that. And they're lucky it's not one possession game. So
I just think for me, like I think if Marist hangs on to win this game, I think what they're gonna have to clean up the sloppy mistakes, the unsportsmanlike conduct penalties. They're gonna have to have more balanced running attack. Obviously, Mekhi Johnson got hurt, but they're gonna need to use more guys running. Maybe run more read options. I think they're gonna have to throw the ball down the field more. But I think it all starts with the quarterback, and I think whoever the quarterback is kind of determines how they're gonna run their offense. And I think until they get Day back, if he comes back, if he does play, they're going to continue to run this style of offense that they ran today. The pressure coming, and he's going to scramble to the Duncan, gets across the 40, and Marist flushed him out of the pocket, but no one was there. So all the defenders were down the field, and he was able to pick up a big chunk of about 15 yards. And with 33 seconds to go, Valparaiso is making things interesting here at the Marist 38. 33 seconds to go, down 11.
Still 2 timeouts, so there we go.
I've seen, like I said, Ed, I've seen crazier things happen in college football. Here comes Duncan again in the shotgun, three wide, and box worker to his right. It's back to throw. He's going to throw it down the field, and it's intercepted by Brandon Miller. The redshirt senior returns it across the 50. That'll do it here with 21 seconds to go. That is the 3rd interception of the day for the Marist secondary, and the 2nd for Miller himself, the senior. And Marist will improve to 5-1 in the Pioneer and will now go above 500 for the first time all season with a 5-4 record.
Unfortunately, Brandon Miller was living off the field a little bit. Story of the day for Marist. It looks like this is a twisted ankle, but a lot of small injuries today for Marist.
So, Eddie, how important is playing San Diego at home in the season finale?
Oh, San Diego hasn't lost a time for 3 years, so having home field advantage, not having to travel across country is something an advantage. And hopefully it's a nice cold day because it could play a nice advantage. Because as we know, San Diego, California, not the coldest state place.
Well, Marist, this is officially over. Marist will win this game 35-24 over Valparaiso. Unfortunately for Valparaiso, they'll move to 1-8 on the year. But they did compete hard today, and you have to give Valparaiso a lot of credit. Their defense kept them in the game. It's unfortunate that the offense was inept in the second half, much like Marist. It was really a defensive game in the second half. Before we sign off here, my MVP of the game has to be the Marist offensive line. I mean, Marist did a really nice job running the football. They ran the ball all day long. I don't think Hallenbeck had more than 18 passes. Mekhi Johnson, Darren Jordan, between the two of them, easily Jordan had over 30 carries. Johnson had 8. They both could have had probably a good 15 to 20 each had Johnson stayed healthy. But obviously the offensive line protected Hallenbeck really well. Only gave up 1 sack. They did a really good job of getting push up front, really creating space in the trench for Jordan to move. And they really did a nice job helping the offense drain the clock. They have to be my MVP of the game.
And I'll say, I'm going to say Brandon Miller, quarterback. He got a really good game. A lot of passes defended, had that pick at the end. So I'll give him my part.
Well, that's it here from WME on Marist. I'm Corey Grip. This is Eddie Winman. We're signing off. Thanks for tuning in. And tune in next week as Marist travels to Drake. Kick us off 2 o'clock Eastern. Have a good rest of your day. And enjoy the rest of your college football Saturday.